Hey everybody, it's a new day. It's a new day. Welcome. Welcome to another live stream. We're gonna get into it, guys. It's a new day. It's a new day. We have finally made a statement in the world. Guys are starting to catch on, but us guys, we've been already planning on getting out of the country and going for greener pastures. So first, let me start out with saying what's going on, everybody. What's going on, Brona? How you doing, Garrett Austin? How are you? Good morning and evening to all. How you doing? Murphy Hayes. How you doing? Also, KD Experience here. Hello to people. We have George in here. What's going on, George? Tony Anderson. What's going on? So today I'm gonna get into this. Now this video is gonna be titled, this expat came to the Philippines and got the sweetest surprise from his Filipina. Now, what am I talking about? Now, when you're in the States, okay, it's night and day, and you guys have already heard it before, but the sweetest surprise is getting over here. Then you get with your lady, right? And then when you get with your lady, come to find out what's going on, John Thomas. How you doing? Come to find out that your lady is a virgin, and not only virgin, not only that, that your lady's untapped. That your lady's untapped. What I mean by untapped is, say, even if she has been with someone, she hasn't been around the block 40, 50 times, because that's where guys are coming from. I'll tell you something. When I got off the plane, right, when I first got my wife, you guys heard me say it before, but it's true. I I was expecting her to be like woman where I was from. I was already had my guards up, ready to protect myself, thinking, okay, you know what, I'm getting over here. Woman to grind me everywhere. I had that mindset. Woman are gonna be grind. I didn't know yet. I didn't know. I didn't know how Filipinas were. I came over here. I said, I don't know what to expect from her. She could have been lying to me the whole time. I just now met her, even though I knew her for years. That's what I said to myself. And I was doubtful, but then I got lucky. You know, my lady was a virgin. Okay, there's many guys that come here and bump into situations like that, and even if your lady is not that way, okay, she hasn't been around the block 50 times. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, you guys are saying, Jay, what do you mean by been around the block 50 times, all right? And I'm gonna give you an example of what I mean. Here's gonna be a quick example.
Library room was kind of like showed up the whole basketball team.
You got trained by a basketball team.
Yeah.
How many guys?
11. I was in.
Hold on, let me see something. I just want to make sure you guys can hear this. Let me know. Can you guys hear this? Hold on, my stream's acting up.
School. The like little library room was kind of like showed up the whole basketball team.
You got trained by a basketball team.
Yeah.
How many guys?
11. I was in pain.
So-
I had to go home.
So now this girl here just said she got with the whole basketball team, right? 11 guys. And yeah, and that's the thing, hot girl summer, yeah. That's what's happening. And this girl, you can really see her face. My stream is acting up today. This girl, she had the face of an angel, to be honest with you guys. She wasn't ugly. She was actually very beautiful. And that's the thing. She had to be no older than what? Maybe 19 years old. And she was with the whole basketball team. The whole basketball team, right? So now think about this. Girls are doing this at very young ages. She said when I was in high school, okay, she went in the library and had sex with 11 guys from the basketball team. Now, does that sound like a girl that's never done this before? Young girl, little small Asian face. Where young boys in high school would be thinking, "Oh man, I would make that my girlfriend." And it's the same kind of girl. Like, girls have these faces, and you think, "Oh man, she's a good girl." And guys are not expecting them to be like that. And young boys are being fooled. And it's funny because my son is 12 And girls, he's in school, and girls already asking him for his number. And I'm like, oh boy, I'm scared for my son. You know why I'm scared for my son? You guys already know. Because there are girls that are 12, 13 years old that are already getting it in. It's bad like that in the States. It's really like that. And my son is a virgin. And I know he is. He's still a good old boy, just how a lot of little boys are. They're not gonna be as fast as girls. He don't even know what he's in for. But the thing though is that you can still find that in other countries, believe it or not. Because women, don't get me wrong, you have women out here in the Philippines and many other countries that are just they're slut buckets too. you know, and that's facts. There's women in these other countries, they're slut buckets too. They're getting it in, but for the most part, you can get over to these places and find women that are untapped, and that's a great thing. And that's why guys are leaving. That's why guys are leaving. And then I've known people that came out here, got with their girls, told me the same situation. Same situation. Got my girl, she's bleeding all over the place, like, and guys can't believe it. They can't believe it. Yeah, guys, hit the like button. They can't believe it because it's like, man, I flew all this way. Same thing I felt. I said, no, this is not real. I said, this is not real. But then I kind of knew, I could kind of tell that Kay was untapped from the stuff she would say and from the things she would do, with the holding hands and all of that. But that's still how Filipinos are. That's still how they are. I'm sure some of you guys have some similar stories too. It happens. And the thing is this, like, even if a woman has kids or if a woman's been married, to me that doesn't matter. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because when you get married out here, or when you have kids out here, okay, there's really no divorce in the Philippines. So if you guys find yourself in a situation, you're stuck with a woman and she's married, you know, at least she's may not be, like this young girl that was 16, 17 years old, banging 11 guys. It's a sad situation. It's okay. Say hi, Garrett. You will be given ACR even in your tourist visa. And then also on top of that, and I got to show you guys this next clip. This next clip here is a girl who's, you can tell she's not going for anything that's being said here. But take a look at this. And this girl, she look like she's from the Philippines. I don't think she is though. But take a look at this. You see that look? She's looking at this lady, right? This feminist lady. I don't want to be like that. You see the look on her face? That's the look of, I don't want to be anything like this woman, right? And the crazy thing is, guys, I made a video last week, right? And I talked about feminism in the Philippines. Now, this is the thing. The feminists that you've seen in the Philippines, they weren't like quite as bad as this because it's the Philippines, but still, it was women that weren't as desirable, right? So it was young girls that were growing up and preparing themselves to be like this woman. But from what I seen from the pictures, there weren't any girls like her even because she's cute. She's cute, And so let me see. E46 Wagon Love, so happy to see everyone on this Sunday afternoon. Unity J talking about virgin. I'm waiting to come visit a 45-year-old virgin in Negros. Oh, wow. 45-year-old virgin. Wow. Looks like a man screaming. Yeah, it does. It does. And this girl, she's like, she's looking like, I don't want any parts of that. She doesn't want any parts of it. And this woman here wasted her entire life, dedicated it to this movement because she had nothing to do. She wasn't desired, you know. And instead of working on herself and losing weight and making herself somewhat desirable, working on herself somehow, she stayed a man. And this girl is disgusted. Look at this. My choice! My choice! They have the camera up. She look at the camera. My choice! My choice! This girl is like, what? This girl can't believe it, man. because it's something out of a horror movie. This is looks like a demon possessed. And young girls aren't going for E46 wagon. Said it's her choice to be insufferable. My choice to travel for a better life. Exactly, exactly. And I didn't even put in any clips today of women that were talking about us traveling. I didn't want to even put that in here because that's just happening, guys. It's a new wave. It's a new day. And what's going on? We have a bad. Yeah, I know. It's bad out there. 846. These videos are tremendous. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. No, she is a man. She's definitely in her manly figure and her manly attitude, screaming like she's on a picket line. But it's OA. And these guys in back here, see this? They're laughing at her. They're there too. It's crazy because they're there to picket too. They know about it, and it's like, okay, what's this woman doing? It's too much. It's too much, and women are going for it. But this is the thing. My body, my choice. And then my body, my choice. Not only that, then my body, my choice with being sluts and being on a slut walk. That's the thing. And young girls are growing up following behind that. So, and this has been happening for years. Let me see. Where can I work on what type of visa or visa extension? Do I have to wait until I get my 13A permanent marriage visa to even work online or a call center then? Well, it will be easier for you. It'd be easier for you, but you can still get you can get over here and get a working visa. You'll be fine. But yeah, if you're working online, you're good. You don't need nothing. If you're working online, Garrett, so you'll be fine. If you're working online, yeah, as long as your client's in the U.S. and not in the Philippines, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And so IRS said many women are terrifying. Well, many women back out, where we're coming from. But still, guys, I can't even say that because you have a lot of women like this woman or this girl right here. You know, there's women like that are saying even the ones that are being, that are fast, the young girls being fast, they're not getting out there and doing what this woman is doing. You know, they're not getting out there and doing this. And so Gorfier said, "Wow, I thought it was a man too. I can't wait to get out of Dodge." Yeah, man. It feels like the time doesn't come fast enough. But I'm telling you, man, when I came over here, and I mean, situations like that are gonna happen. You'll be like, man, I can't believe that the play that clip again. Which one? This one? Yeah, this lady's nuts. But I came out here and I couldn't believe that Kay was going to be the way she was. I was used to bad behavior. I felt like I was a man that felt like, you know what, maybe it's gonna be like this everywhere. I prepared myself for it. I prepared myself for the heartache, you know. And as a man leaving the country, like you guys get to see the videos. I didn't watch any videos, so I had no idea that Filipinas were friendly and submissive. I had no idea about it. I'm just saying, okay, I'm going out there for her. I knew what I was getting when I was talking online with Kay, and came out here, got the sweetest surprise, sweetest surprise. Woman that hasn't been around the block 50 times, you know, woman that was a virgin. I got lucky with that. Hey, just play of the video that on the screen. Yeah, let me play it. Hold on, let me play it right now for you guys. Let me play it over again. Hold on.
My choice! My choice! My choice!
Hold on, I gotta pause it because of copyright. This woman went full demon. Hold up. Let me play it again, guys.
My choice! My choice!
Yeah, man, but that's what's happening, and you have young girls. I should have got that clip for you guys. There's young girls that are not having it. They're saying, you know what, this feminism thing, I'm not going for it. They see that it's a scam, that it was to create more income for society, to help the rich get richer. It was. And I played it last week. I played a clip for you guys, a bunch of clips that showed women that were working jobs saying, I'll get with a man. He can even cheat. Woman was saying is he could even cheat on me. I don't care. just so he can pay the bills and I can just sit back. And women, a lot of women want that now. But and there's good women still left. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna you know just bash all women. There's good women still left. But what's happening now? What can guys trust? What can you trust when you got these situations?
Nobody knows about.
I had a threesome with my best friend and my fiance's best friend. My fiance wasn't there. He doesn't know about it.
You guys are crazy.
Did you guys hear that? I had a threesome with my best friend and my fiance's best friend. Did y'all just hear that? This girl, because you can't see the face, so this girl is very young. These are all college girls or high school girls. Not college school girls, of course they're college girls, but very early stages of college. Saying I had a threesome with my best friend and my fiance's best friend. So, what are guys to trust? What are guys to trust? Like, who you gonna trust? It's like the Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Who you gonna trust? And that's what made it hard. And I was watching Dennis Sperling today, right? I was watching Dennis Sperling, and today he was going off, and he said passport guys. Everybody's pretty much saying passport guys are winning. Guys that are passport guys, expats, guys that are going to other countries, and they're winning. Everyone's saying it right now. It's the big thing. Like before, guys been traveling for years, just like I have. Guys been going to different countries for years, 20 years. There's some OG passport guys out there that have been doing this for a long time. But now, everyone's waking up. We've woken up a while ago, and I'm happy that people are starting to wake up. Because guys are saying, wait a minute. And that's why I'm showing these clips, because when you got women saying, I had a threesome with my best friend and my fiance's best friend, like, what? So you're having sex with your best friend and your fiance's best friend? Only in America. It's happening in other places, don't get me wrong. It can even happen in the Philippines. But it's happening a lot in America. It's the majority, guys. Guys are going for the minority. That happens here in the minority number. And in US it happens in the majority number. You know? I feel for my son. It's like as soon as my son hits a certain age and gets in a woman, which is coming soon, even animals don't do that exactly. I'm looking to get my son out. Like, okay, son, you leaving the country too. You know? Okay, this is what you want to do. You know what you want to do? Okay, let's focus on that. Get your stuff in order now. I love it. I speak to my son, and he's so creative. He wants to do all these creative things, and like I'm a creator, so it's like me and my son have the best talks. It's crazy the talks we have. And I just get in his brain. Okay, you want to do this? You want to do animation? Okay, I'm gonna get you anime. I'm gonna get you a laptop that can do it, so you can do animation. I'm gonna get him everything he needs to do that. So he's a driven man early. I want to have it to where he hits 18. He's like, oh, I really want to go to college for this because I'm doing it. You know, he already have his purpose by that age. I told him, you know what? If you're into this, okay, do that and make that your thing. So let me see. Link said, brothers, Brona, yo, man, it's like we are living in hell seeing all of this. Yeah. And so Kay said, trust me, I just laughed. Some are irritating, especially when they think of foreign women without researching, just poor ignorance. Yep. Yep. Eastland said, I'm glad I got my Filipina. Yep. That's what's happening. It's making guys no dignity, no dignity wherever. It's true. And then they watch the videos that we make, right? They watch the videos I make, and they go, why are you talking about you left the country? And they talking about the new guys that just started traveling, because you guys already know me. You guys been watching me for a little while, and it's been 7 years of doing this, and so like when I see videos like that, I love reacting to them because it's like, you're not talking about me. It doesn't matter even if you're talking about those other guys. Those guys are leaving for greener pastures. I mean, The crazy thing is what Dennis Sperling was saying today. He was talking about Kevin Samuels, right? And he broke it down, and it was so real. And Kay was watching with me, and she understood too, because she knows what's going on. So we were watching it, and he said the woman laughed and cheered when Kevin Samuels died, right? But he was their last hope, and they didn't realize it. Kevin Samuels was a lot of women's last hope. Not even just black women either. He was a lot of other women's last hope too, because it was other women that called in the show. There's tons of women that are just ratchet in the U.S., whether black, white, no matter what they are. It's mostly happening to black women though. But we have to state facts. I mean, these clips here that I'm showing you guys, a lot of white women are in these clips. Half of these clips are white women. It's crazy. This is our future. Black, white, no matter what it is, even Spanish, everything over there in the states, unless they still have their same values. If they keep their same, because don't get me wrong, there's Filipinas that get over there and keep those same values of the Philippines. There's Spanish people that get over there and keep those same values they had in Mexico or in Spain or whatever. But what he said, you ladies were laughing when Kevin Samuels died, and guys seen that. You think that's gonna make guys not want to leave more? Guys are looking at you like you animals, like Gimera said, no dignity, whatsoever, no dignity whatsoever. Laughing at a man's death, it's crazy. You can go right on YouTube right now and search "woman laughing at Kevin Samuels' death," and you'll find probably 50 videos, or 50 different situations where women were doing it. Famous woman too. Oh, it's good he's dead. It's good. And then when it came down to it, then Sperling said he had a wife, right? His wife was a foreigner. That's crazy. And before he was save yourself black man. I was never that, but I just came to the Philippines. But I knew things were bad. I seen it happening. I came out here shook to death. Like, man, I may come out here. That's how I came. I came out here thinking, man, I'm gonna get out here and maybe just like a woman was in the West. Because don't get me wrong, I got women there. Like these guys always say, "Oh, you guys have no game." I was banging girls left and right there. I didn't even have to take women on dates. That's how easy it was to have sex. You see these videos, guys. These women all had sex with my best friend and my fiance's best friend. And another girl had sex with 10 guys, 11 guys. Girls out there banging basketball teams. I've been in situations like that. I've been in situations where that happened, but I was first. I was the one that set it off for the other guys to go down. I go out of the city, go pick up a girl. She's giving me head that same night. And then she's giving head to my friends after. So it's not that we don't have game. It's not that we can't get it off the lip. It has nothing to do with that. It's this. This is why. This is why men are leaving. And that's good. So I do this so on a playback, if anybody's watching, especially any woman, they can clearly see. Like, well, wait a minute, hold up, because it's really that bad. It's really gotten that bad. And the one thing everybody's saying right now is they're saying passport guys and expats are winning. They made the right move. Now we look like the smartest thing ever. We look like the smart ones now because we seen it years ago. Every guy in this live stream right now seen it a while ago. You guys seen it for a while. You go, man, this country's going down, and it happens in other countries too. Garrett said Charlie confronted me this week before she finds out our new home near Angela City. She tells me, Garrett, you better keep your out bars, strip clubs, and anything shady, as I'm a jealous wife. And so Link said, holy hell, Kay, you see this woman now? Do you feel us American men are not telling the truth now? Kay, if you were an American man, would you deal with this? Kay wouldn't. Kay, you have no choice but to see it. Kay doesn't. She has no choice but to see it because I show it to her. She gets tired of it sometimes, But you know what? Right now she's over there editing it right now, man. And that's what I got with Kay. Like I got that, and I came here. I was shook, and I realized, wait a minute, she's cooperating with me, right? Of course, no one's gonna be a robot. Filipinos are far from robots. You're gonna get in arguments with Filipinos. It's not gonna be just like, okay, it's not like how guys try to play it like Filipinos are made. No, far from it. Okay, you're gonna get in heated discussions. That happens, but it's not a continuous heated thing. Okay, it may be a discussion, but still she gets in line because she knows I'm the leader of the household, and she knows that's her way of being productive, providing. She doesn't have to work, but she talks with me, works it out with me, with what she needs to do, and then she does it. She gets in line and does it. First time this ever happened. I've had, don't get me wrong, I had one woman before in the States that was submissive. She was Spanish. I'll tell you no lies. She was Spanish. So go figure, right? But let me see what some of you guys say. I'm over the moon. I met a Filipina. She is SSB. Met her family before I met her. I was introduced to her. Instantly we clicked. Never felt this way towards women. I hear you, man. That's what it does. And that's what happened with me too, guys. I got over here. I was shocked. I was pulled back at first because, you know, Kay was very outspoken. That was the first thing I seen with Filipinas. They're not they Don't be wrong. You got a Filipina that's not shy, she's gonna let you know. She won't be mean and and rude. She won't be masculine about it, but she's gonna open her mouth. Just keep Young on the right track, Jay, and congratulations. Yeah, I do. I have to keep him there. I'm just happy I found a girl that makes me feel butterflies. Yeah, and it took me a while, but the nervousness went away, and I was out here for a couple of months, 3 months, and then I said, man, I think this is the one, because we lived together those 3 months. We lived together those 3 months, and then I said, you know what? I seen more. I seen more. 'Cause at first, I was on the fence, going, man, she could be a she could be a slower. She could be, I'm used to running the city and seeing girls that were like that. So when I seen that wasn't her, I was shocked. I was like, whoa. I said, what? It's not like this. I said, oh wow. Then I let my guard down. It felt so good to let my guard down for once in my life. You know, that's the thing. I was able to let my guard down. I was able to let my guard down. And then when I got married, I was able to let some tears down. And that's real. I was so happy. Tears dropped. Telling you I don't lies. No lies, man. I said this woman's the right one. Because I'm a great judge of character. I'm a great judge of character. I'm very good at reading people. And so I said, wow, I really got lucky. I got lucky. And I already knew even before I came here, she was the one who pointed me in the right direction on what site to go on and work online. She had some know-how. I got lucky with her with that. She had a lot of know-how. When I started doing YouTube videos, she already she somewhat knew how to edit them because she was doing that for her school. And I was so happy, man. I was finally able to, it's best to leave the country, experience new people and culture. It is. It still surprises me why men are leaving to go elsewhere to find a woman. Men have to. It's getting that bad, man. When Dennis Sperling said it today, he said passport brothers are winning. He said men, so you're not hurt. He even said it. He said Kevin Samuels tried to bring women together. After how they bashed Kevin Samuels, it's done. Kevin Samuels, yeah, he was caught, but he had a prostitute when he died, but he was dealing with the Spanish one. He was dealing with Spanish women. He was like straying away from dealing with certain American women because he seen the problem. And then when he passed, and women bashing him from dying, and they didn't see how he was helping. He was trying to keep it together. If he was still alive, he would have been speaking against us, actually. He would have been like, man, them passport guys, they just need to stay here and get a woman here. He was saying the same thing because he was trying to protect the woman there. And then they turn around and laugh at that he's dead and say, "Oh, it's good he's dead." He was the last hope. Now winter is here. Forget winter's coming. It's here now. It truly is. Think about it. They bashed their last hope. They didn't realize it. It wasn't for men. He already dealt with men for years. And it blew my mind when I seen Dennis Brown talking about it. I said, it was what, like maybe 15 hours ago now. I said, man, I'm watching it going, yeah, I've watched all of it because I watched all of it. I even tried to get some coaching from him myself, but it wouldn't have made any sense. He probably looked at me like, if he did read my email and said, why this guy want coaching? This guy is pushing 40 years old. He's in another country. Obviously, he already figured it out. Like, I was trying to get coaching, like, oh, bro, like, I do sales too. If there's anything I maybe should be doing, maybe give me some pointers. And I was like, I was looking for a mentor. I think everyone should have different mentors, not just one, a couple. And of course, he wasn't doing that, but he probably looked at it like, man, you figure it out. Because I seen how he was getting on guys, and I was like, man, guys need that. A lot of guys don't have fathers around or male influences around, and they need a guy to push them to the limits. Because a lot of times, I told Kay the other day, right? I said, Kay, you know why I work out? I gotta work. I gotta stay working out every day because if I don't work out every day, I won't be driven. Because I'm not around men on a regular basis. I can't be pushed by Kay. She's not gonna push me to be like aggressive and get my testosterone going. I can't wait till my cousin comes out here. When he moves out here next year, that's when he exercises too. He's into everything I'm into. It's good to have men around to push you and to drive you, no matter how old you are. That's what happens when. That's why it's a situation now where my pops, he got his foot cut off now from diabetes. Because I tried to push him for 20 years. Pops, work. I mean, get in the gym, jump on the treadmill, walk the street. He didn't want to do that. He thought he was lifting weights and he was doing something. I was like, no, you gotta sweat. You can't just lift weights for like 10 minutes, and then that's what he would do. And then, man, it got so bad, he lost his foot. And I called him the other day, and he's been hard. He's been so hard his whole life because he's a correction officer. I told you guys about him before. Do you know he's so broken? All he can do is cry. I called him, tell him happy birthday, and I'm talking to him, and then he just started crying, and he didn't cry like that before, and it hurt me. I'm like, man, he's really broken, but because he didn't have anything driving him, the house was stressed. It was crazy. But I'm not gonna get. I'm gonna keep it positive. But so Jay brought will not rest until Kay say to all of us, she gets it now, brother. I cannot wait to hear Kay say this because I'm sure Kay may have thought these were only your thoughts. What's funny? It's funny you said that, Link. She didn't think it was only my thoughts. At first, Kay naturally sided with woman. That's a natural thing to do as a woman, right? Woman's gonna go, okay, what's all this? What's all these guys complaining about, right? She didn't get it at first. That happened, Link. But then she watched more. She watched more. And now she's editing my videos. So she's editing my videos for More to Life, right? And she's seeing all these women talking crazy, and she's like, "Man, it's bad. It's bad." And I tell her about it, and she sees it, and she's like, she gets it. It's bad. And I hope other women out here in the Philippines get it that it's bad. And I hope that more women out here get into foreigners because, guys, be honest with you, most Filipinos don't like foreigners, and most people from every country don't like foreigners. No matter if it's Colombia, wherever guys travel, DR, most people in those countries always like person from their country. But I think now it's going to be more open because I mean the girl's going to say, wait a minute, if I got a man, I mean hypergamy is real. Hypergamy is still in every country. So woman gonna start saying, if I got a man that can truly provide for me, why would I not date a foreigner? That's what's going to start happening. And you're going to start finding more Filipinas, more Colombianas, more, Dominican women, more open to foreigners now. And it's going to be more, you guys get what I'm saying? Then it's going to be better for even for guys traveling. So then it's gonna be definitely be winter's definitely gonna be there. But for the bad attitudes, certain videos you see, like I was doing a video last week, and a woman was saying, men are just. I'm not gonna curse on live because they like to take the lives down or take off the ads. Men are just, and I'm curse anyway. And well, men are female dogs. I say that. That's what this woman said, and she was a hard New York woman. And it's funny. I seen another interview with Cameron. He's a rapper, and he was like, "Man, I wouldn't even date a woman from where I'm from because the way they are. It's worse out there in New York, in certain places. A woman will tell you to suck my. A woman talk to you like that. They'll tell you suck my, just like that. Some woman is so hard there. It's like the hardest of the hard in New York. A lot of guys don't realize they think New York just talk, but no, it's hard in New York, man. It's very, very hard, especially women. They'll say and cut you, and then guys will talk garbage to you and then stab you. It's like that out there, and you won't know it's like that until you go into a jail out there. You're like, man, these guys are talking crazy and they're stabbing and they're poking and like, man, it's the most violent guys around. It's like that out there, but the women are like that too, and that's why guys be like, I can never date a woman from New York. And then I reacted to one video where a woman's like, I'm 5 feet, I'm 5 feet. And it was like, oh man, it's bad. It's bad. Let me see what some of you guys comments. Hi Jay, new sub. Most of the girls you're speaking about are liberal Democrats. Yeah, yep. They're leftists. Sex is easy to get. Real relationship is hard here. It is. It is. And what it is women are scorned early. Women are scorned early and they don't realize it, man. I was trying to find an article before I did the live, but I couldn't find it. But I'm sure you guys know about the article that shows how when a man has sex with multiple women, he's fine. But when a woman has sex with multiple men, she's cursed. And she's the worst woman for marriage. So it's wild. So think about it. If a woman sometimes even has sex with 4 guys, that's too many penises for her. It's wild. That's too much already. And even back then, women have experiment, and that's the thing in the West. And then guys wondering why, okay, you know what, why even after all this time I'm divorced because women were with you and they were into it at first. And some can last 20 years. But then they get older and the menopause hits and then they start thinking, oh, I can make it on my own. And it's crazy what women are doing. And then realizing 10 years later, oh no, I should never left my husband. Happens all the time. Even happens when they're younger. And so banging basketball teams, the winning team or the losing team that night. No, it was a team from the school. It was the team from her school because she did it in the school library. That's the thing, level of madness. She did this in the school library. And girls do this, man. And I got more clips. I got more clips. Here goes another one. I wish you guys could see his face.
In 11th grade, and I ended up sleeping on the road after that.
On the road? How do you end up on the road?
Extremely drunk and didn't want to be there anymore.
That must have been trash.
Trash is.
She said, I got into a foursome, end up sleeping on the side of the road. And you know what it is? Liquor, alcohol triggers a lot of this stuff. But it's only the truth. Meaning when women drinking, they really like that. I remember I would be in a club with my lady, right? And then she would be drunk and then start feeling all open and start wanting to go dance and be looking around at other people. I'd be like, oh yeah, no, this ain't right. A woman like that, this ain't right. And you got women out there now where guys, I don't know why guys allowing this to happen. You have some guys that are simps. I seen a video of a guy the other day. His girl was dancing reggae with some guys, and the guy was banging it like he was hitting it. And he's sitting there crushed. And then he grabs his girl. I'm like, don't grab her, man. Leave her there. Leave her there. You know what's funny? If he would have left her there, she would have been at his beck and call. He would have got respect finally in his relationship. And the guy's pulling her. I'm sitting there like, no, don't pull her. Get up and walk out. Get up and walk out. Because that's what I did when that happened. I got up and walked out. And so it's wild in the USA, bro. It's getting worse. It is. A lot of women in states don't have it. Yep, they don't. Please came here to God release me from this. Okay, just come on air and say, guys, I truly believe this now. Passport Mafia, yep. Dapper Dean, what's going on, man? Filipinos are conservative, yeah, for the most part, and that's the good thing, and that's the difference. Is you can say for the most part, right? You can say when in other countries for the most part. In U.S. now it's you can say for the less part. And this is why. This is why that happened.
About our body!
This is Billy English, guys.
My body, my choice! This is my...
And then this is the end of it. This is modern feminism talking. And see what it is girls, they're not picking up the my body, my choice like this other woman was. They're not picking up that part of it, right? They're picking up the slut walk part of it. Because women don't want to pick up, they don't necessarily care about they're picking up this part. They don't want to pick up this part.
My choice!
See, you see that girl's face? Let me show it again. See this girl face, right? Now she may pick up the slut walk. She won't pick up this. You see what I'm saying? The slut walk may attract her more. That may attract her more. It definitely attracts her more than this because she's seeing girls out there wearing what they want. They pick up that part of it. I could wear what I want. I should be able to go outside and dress however I want. But of course, that attracts the wrong guy. But then if you go and talk to them, it's an issue. But if the guy they want goes and talks to them, it's not an issue. You know. And then they use it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And most women just want to be dogged out. It's crazy. Like they want to be dogged out. And if a guy's not that dog, he definitely has to go somewhere else. Let me see what some of you guys are saying. I send links to my girl once in a while. I say this why I fell for you because you don't make my blood pressure go up. I'm 22 years old. I want to live long. I heard that, man. I heard that. You young too, brother. Promote this, well, most of it. Again, hate to all coming on now. Tears of joy. I can't imagine not walking on eggshells. I hear you, Jay. Checking in from Pattaya, Thailand. Okay. What's going on, glass of beer? Hear you, Jay. If you want a peaceful and comfortable life, Filipina's the answer. Yep. Filipino, or you can get a Thai girl too. But or even a girl anywhere. A lot of times, anywhere but U.S. Passport for life. Earl Owens. Where you living? How you doing today, sister? Anthony Thompson, what's going on, brother, from Dallas, Texas? How you doing? Earl Owens, winter is here and it's freezing. It sure is. It sure is freezing. Filipina Desk Hangout. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Filipina Desk Hangout. If you're not busy, I may have you on later. She's probably about to go to work. For 10 minutes to see, what you got to say about this. What you think about this. And also, are you single and ready to mingle? Because I believe Filipina Des is a submissive woman, right? Filipina Des. Answer me later if you're there. So Malik Kali, how you doing, man? Me and my brother do 2 to 3 miles a day. Yep, it's good. I want to start getting into running. I think that's gonna help me out much more with burning more of course, it's gonna help burn more calories, but that's gonna help much more with not you know with my sleep actually, my sleep and my happiness. I know I'm out here running actually makes you more happy. I want to be as happy as possible. Retired 2019. How you doing? Damn, bro. I'm sorry for father. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. My pops, he kind of he did it to himself. I begged and pleaded with him for many years. I begged and pleaded with him. I remember I even tried to have him go vegan. I remember I was vegan when I was there, and I had my vegan food in the fridge, right? And they ate my vegan food. Only reason they ate it is because they ran out of food. They didn't feel like going to the store. That's what happened. And so I don't know. I think women are trying to get to the land of the big PX. Yep, they are. I had diabetes, high blood pressure, 39. Waist, I got separate and lost 43 pounds. And my waist, 32. Woo! No diabetes. Wow, that's good, man. 39 or 32, that's good work, man. That's good work. That's what guys need to hear. That's what guys need to hear. And so these nuts said these girls are victim of liberal Democrats who purposefully destroy cultures and communities via the media, entertainment, and college institutions. Yeah, it's true, man. And you know what they did too? Um, they took the brother Andrew Tate down, and the thing was, Andrew Tate said a lot of things that was chauvinist on purpose. He did it purposefully, and the reason why he did it is because young men need that. Young men need to see strong men, and so many guys on the internet now are weak. All you see a lot of weak guys that are just going along with the program, you know. And you guys, of course, are not with the program. And I liked what he stood for. I believed in a lot of stuff he said. When he talked about the way he talked about success and stuff like that, I believe in those principles. You know, I'm not even trying to toot my own horn, but you know, guys already know my story. I'm the guy that left up, not retired, and said, I'm gonna get it on my own. I'm gonna make it happen. I know here I don't want to be here, and I'm gonna go out and make it happen by any means necessary. And I did it. And he's like that too. And I said, man, and I seen him talking, and then when he had all of those following, that big following like that, I understood why. You know, but then he got banned off. Women are men in New York. Yeah, they are men in New York. They thuggish. Yep. I've been with my Philippine girlfriend for 3 years. Like you said, it's totally different in the positive energy, and it's different from American women's. Yep. And that's what you realize. Women are internal, men are external, and that's what a lot of women can't realize when it comes to them and their bodies. Is that they're internal? Is that those spirits stick with them? It goes inside of them. With us, it's on the outside. Don't be wrong; it can get in us too. You having sex with the wrong girl, it can mess you up too. Or Owen said, Brona and Beno Tacoma got some too. Yep. Him downstairs. What's going on? And so 53 Shades Darker. What's going on? How you doing, man? Passport for life. Yep. K Dallas. What's going on? And so E46 Waggle Lover said, I don't drink or smoke. Honestly, I might have a one beer or vodka mixed with iced tea, but again, 1 cup. I like to exercise, hangovers, make that a difficult activity. Yeah, it sure does. It sure does. I get hungover now from not getting enough sleep. That's my hangover now. From not getting enough sleep. And so Link said 4 Tilly Wigglers dancing in her box. The first enters happy as hell, leaving spit juices, number 2 to 3 and 4, all raw dogs, leaving her with whatever nasty STDs they leave behind. Interesting as hell. Yep, it's so true, and it's an example of it.
Nick, and then he didn't go as many rounds as I wanted to, so I went to another house and him.
How long did you wait before you the next guy?
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
You heard that? So this girl had sex with a guy. He didn't perform the way she wanted to. So she went to another guy's house, had sex with him 30 minutes later. Same thing like you're saying, Link, right? Probably did it raw too. She didn't say that, but a lot of girls are doing it raw too. Didn't even care. Left one guy's house, went another guy's house, had sex with him raw. Yep. And they leave STDs behind. And that's prevalent right now in the States. Yep. Choices have consequences, exactly. That's what's happening. See, that girl has man hands. It's ma'am. So Link said, I miss Tanya Hardings. Do not judge me. Just saying something hot about her. LOL. Pharmaceutical medical companies won't tell you, but diabetes can be reversed. Not just pre-diabetes. True knowledge is power. True that. Yeah, it can be reversed. I was telling my pops that for years. I said, Pops, even though you've been on this for so long, you're just addicted to it. You're addicted to the I forgot what it is that you're addicted to the insulin, but you can you can reverse it still. And when you're used to something, especially when someone's older, it's hard to tell them, even though it's been proven by doctors, doctors that believe in the natural way of healing. But anyway, I don't want to get too deep onto that right now. So use wisdom, think before you make moves. Yep. Jay will be in Elo Elo in 21 days. A woman that respects you is the answer. It is. A woman that respects you is the answer. And what's happening is a lot of women don't realize guys are leaving because you don't respect us. You don't respect us. You think you respect us because you may get a woman that may be sweet, right? She may be sweet to you, but then she has like a lot of bad attitude in other ways, and she thinks she's respecting you just because she's not flipping on you. She's still not respecting you. You know, you get that because they be sweet with their words, but then they still do what they want to do. You know, that's not sweet. World Vegan Diet is the way to go. Yep. Swimming laps did 70 a day when healthy before strokes took me out for now. Will help a lot too. Yep. Yo, Jay brother, there's a book never written before. Waiting to collect millions. Jay Pookie and Ray Ray and them has never been told from a man that transformed into a well respected man yet. Yeah. No, I do need to write a book. I do. I need to write one. I want to write a book on the Philippines first. I want to write a guide to the Philippines for you guys to look up. I want to write a work at home book though for you guys, because a lot of guys every guy can, say if a guy's young even can just leave the country and work anywhere he wants. He just has to be driven. That's all. Has to be driven. Pick up a couple of skills and just go. And just go, and he can make it. Grateful and blessed. Awesome content. Thanks a lot, D. Thanks a lot, D. Bro, all these women got daddy issues. That's true. That's so true. A lot of women do. I've had exes that had daddy issues, and sometimes it's hard to deal with because I found myself with exes where I had to tell them what to do, you know, and they still did what they wanted anyway. And I kind of end up turning to the father figure. Thanks a lot for the super chat. And who was that there? That was brother Eric Powell. He said, "How can they respect God, country, community, family, man, and their children if they don't respect themselves?" And that's the thing, Eric Powell. You said it right. And I'll tell you, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for a God fearing woman, and I found one. That's what did it for me. It was a God fearing woman. Let me see. I gotta post your super chat. There we go. Yep, that's what did it for me, man. OCMG said, "Thanks for the super chat, OCMG, OCGM." He said, "What's good, my passport brothers? I created my first Instagram account because I wanted to show young Gen Z brothers what other parts of the world look like. The world is big. Get your passport gang." So true, man. So true. These guys don't realize how big the world is. And then a lot of guys get it wrong. A lot of guys say, you need a bunch of money to go travel and live in these other places. Guys, I did it. I'll be honest with you. When I first traveled over here, I did it on like 30,000, and that's facts. Of course, I make more than that now, a lot more than that now. But when I first came out here, I was only making like 30,000 a year. So anybody could go travel to different countries and make it happen. You just have to be responsible. Don't go spend all your money and just throwing money away. If you're a guy that can put your ducats to the side, and make it happen. But then the thing too is not to be stagnant. Like say, just be stuck working jobs. You want to be a guy that's like, you're looking for opportunities. You're constantly looking for opportunities and looking to improve yourself. And whether it's work skills or even skills like doing YouTube or something like that, you always want to stay improving. But thank you guys for the super chat. And so, guys, without further ado, I have brought to you the queen I spoke about. The queen I spoke about that I didn't know if I could trust before I came here. Kenpo. What's going on, baby girl?
Hello guys.
Yeah.
Queen talaga. Don't say queen. They're
This
gonna say,
you
oh,
are
filingera.
the,
I'm
the, the
gonna be
woman the woman
filingera.
that edits my videos. See, this the crazy thing, right? Guys, she edits my videos, right? She helps me prepare my stuff, even some of my topics sometimes, right? You can't get that a lot of times from women in the states, man. Look at you like edit what? What you want me to edit? You want me to edit your video? I'm not editing your video. Who you think you are? Who you think you some big shot or something? Thanks for the super chat, brother. What's his name? The Demont Show. Jay, what up, brother? Just wanted to send you 5 for the love you shown me, and you indirectly ignited a movement. Everybody wants to leave America now. Well, it wasn't me, the Demont Show. It's been happening for a while. And
Thank
you
you
know
for the
what
super.
happened? Thanks for the super chat. You know what happened to the Demont Show? What's the name said it today, man. That's why I wanted to talk about this today on this on a live. Dennis Sperling said it today. The woman there bashed the only hope. I mean, I was ready going anyway. I was leaving 7 years ago, and I know a lot of you guys were too. But guys been doing this, right? Guys been moving around. But now it's mainstream now. Now we the smart guys now. We seen it a while ago. I remember years ago being on 5 years ago being on the Philip Scott show and saying I had a Filipina and being bashed for it. Being bashed for it and not knowing Philip Scott had a Mexican wife. he already had a Mexican wife. He got bashed for that. And now he making videos talking about what women's doing. It's crazy. I remember I made a video saying, how I got bashed about what happened on Philip Scott show and saying Philip Scott should have just came out and said this is what it is, but it is what it is. I guess they called themselves as exposing him, which really wasn't exposing him. The man was already done. He was done a while ago. Of course, he's all for black people and all of that, and I get it. And I am too. But now it's to the point, just like Dennis Burling said earlier. Kay seen it, right, Kay? What did he say, Kay? What did he say? What did he say? Dennis Burling. Remember we said, guys, you might as well.
No, he said winter is here.
Yeah, he said, winter's here. He said, guys, you might as well get your passport and see what else is out there in the world for you. Yep. And you got guys on here, like you said, OCGM said he's here telling these Gen Z brothers how to do it. If any Gen Z brothers want to know what professions they can get into, if any Gen Z brothers want to get into sales, I'll tell you what books to get. What's the book? I'm reading now. Hold on. I'll tell you what book to get. Get the book. Forgot the name of it. Hold on, my fault, guys. I got it right here though. Get this book here. Where is it?
Linky keeps saying, "Kay, admit it. Come on,
Yeah,
it's
okay." I got it right here on my Kindle, guys. This book right here.
Your sound keeps fading. This song was okay.
This book, the Way of the Wolf. Hold up. The Way of the Wolf. Get the Way of the Wolf, man. One of the best sales book ever. I mean, the guy. It was done by Jordan Belfort, of course. You know what happened with him, what he did with the stocks, but that don't matter. That guy could sell. He could sell, water to to somebody living in the water. He could sell water to a well. That guy could sell ice to Eskimo, man. That guy, his sales skills is just impeccable, and he teaches you about sales psychology. So if God wants to get into sales, if God wants to get into customer service, that's easy to do. And this is for, like you said, the young Gen Z guys. Things you can do and be able to jump up and leave. You guys don't have to deal with it. You have to deal with the situation like I showed here in the video. You don't have to deal with this here.
In 11th grade, and I ended up sleeping on the road after that.
On the road? How do you end up on the road?
Extremely drunk and didn't want to be there anymore.
There's no video. It's just a
No,
sound?
I don't know. I don't know what happened with my live is a little messed up today, but yeah, but see the woman stuck on the side of the road. Woman saying they had sex with 11 guys, and these women are young. I wish I could see the faces. These are little girls, pretty much, especially to me. 19, 18 years old, talking about they having sex with 11 guys. Having foursomes, and these girls are doing everything. What's bugged out? Is guys are not having sex like that. Guys are out there, incels. Incels is a thing right now, and guys are choosing to be incels too. Not choosing. You can't choose to be incel. Involuntary celibate. There's guys that are incels, and they're they're being fine with it. They said now those guys that are incels that can't get it, definitely get your passport. Definitely get your passport. But then still, you still need game though. That's the thing. You don't need the game that's in the U.S. from the dating coaches. You still need to have a little bit of swagger to yourself and some. You got to be able to talk. You can't be a shy guy and go leave the country. That's the one thing you can't do. Because I've known shy guys that came here to the Philippines and still can't find a Filipina, can't find the right one because they don't talk. So you got
Yes,
to be talkative.
bring yourself
Yeah.
outside the comfort zone,
Yeah, bring yourself out of your comfort zone.
and
Exactly.
try a lot of adventure. There's a lot of stuff you can do in the Philippines, and even not in the Philippines, outside the US, around the world, you can
Yes, around the world. Because
experience new adventure.
yeah, because mostly you're gonna get out there and you can just be talking to them and having a regular conversation, and they're gonna talk back. You know, and if you get in these countries, learn the language, and then talk. The great thing about the Philippines, you don't necessarily need to learn their language. That you have that to your advantage because everybody speaks English. It's like going to India. Everybody speaks English. So that's what the Philippine has a little bit on other places that you don't necessarily have to know the language right away. But
Mm-hmm.
still, a lot of guys don't mind learning a language. You go to Brazil, or you go to DR, get some woman that's a thick one, and you're a happy guy. A lot of guys are doing it. The guys are going everywhere, Colombia, and men are making the right choice. And I say to all the Filipinas out there, oh yeah, it's going to increase. And I'm gonna make a video about this. Actually, I'm not gonna say it though. I'm not gonna say it right now because I'm gonna make a video about it. But yeah, the traffic is going to increase, and it's going to be the expats bringing the traffic here, right? And men are gonna start coming in droves even more. Guys are gonna get their passports now, because young boys are looking at this, going, "Man, this is the way," you know. And like the woman said, why are guys talking about what they're doing? Like OCGM said, right? I'm just trying to hustle and motivate. You remember if anybody's young, they know Nipsey Hustle.
Mm-hmm.
Driving motorcades, I got a show today. That's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. This is hustle and motivation, especially for young guys. For the older guys that are retired, it's a little bit different. But still, a lot older guys need that motivation too. You may have an older guy that's looking at this saying, "Yeah, man, they just got divorced yesterday." There may be an older guy watching this that got divorced yesterday. They're 60 years old, and then their 60-year-old woman decided to divorce them. They're gonna find better out there. I don't know what these women are thinking. Oh, I still got time. And listening to women talking about, guys. You remember the show I did in one of my last videos with the women having open sex marriages and thinking they can go outside their marriage and then come back and get with the man later, and then have the man on a back burner, and the man just sitting there taking. That's what they're doing to guys nowadays. Men sitting there on a back burner, waiting for their wife to come back, having sex with random dudes with open marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man. Why are guys not leaving sooner? And they're putting this stuff on TV shows. This is on daytime TV. Women talking about open sex marriages. And the other woman like,
And
yeah, girl. Yeah, woo. Right, kid? And then you see one little guy there
it's not only
that's gay,
open
like,
marriage. She's also
what?
having sex with a woman.
Girls
So
too.
she's
Everything.
trying everything. It's like, it's crazy.
Just like these young girls. Right? That's what's happening. Oh yeah, that's my best friend, and I have my fiance's friend. So that means she had sex with her best friend, which probably was a girl, and her fiance's friend. That's the cool thing now. Even for younger girls. Oh yeah, I kissed the girl and I like it. Right? I kissed the girl. They've been pinning those songs forever. It been the hell in the handbasket. But guys didn't see it because it didn't affect them like directly in their face until now. It's increasing more, and guys are talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I seen it a while ago. I said, man, this is crazy, guys. My situation before I left here, I wanted to be married. A lot of guys want to be married. I wanted to be married. I wanted to marry a black woman. That's all I mostly dated in my life was black women. But now, my Filipina. Was the
It's
mom.
actually Jay's first time to date online, and it was me. No, he was dating online before. I mean, so far, like far from
No,
the
it was my
US.
that was my first time really to date online. I never dated online before. I wasn't
No, I
hearing
mean,
none of that. Like,
you courting some girls online when you start dating online. I mean, long distance, like you really settle and they talk to one person on online for 2 years,
yeah,
first
no,
time.
yeah, but I would never do that again. Even if say if me and you just that's not gonna happen though. But nah, we'll never do it again. And so
Yeah,
these nuts said, J book title from New York, Queens to Philippines. That's a good title, man. That's a good that's a good title right there. That's a good title. Yeah, from New York, Queens. Yep, from Queens. Yep,
to Philippines. And then
Queens
Link said,
Cover Boulevard, 40 projects.
should
What was he
older
said?
women get away? Link said, should older women get away doing outdated dance moves on YouTube? It's harsh to look at this crap. I mean, gray hairs everywhere, but no, they're getting it on cams.
Yeah,
Well, there's a lot of crazy stuff, not only in YouTube. When you go to TikTok, it's like, wow,
you
what
know,
is
Queens,
this?
not Philly.
Crazy stuff in online right now. It's really crazy. It's crazy, 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 crazy.
Yeah, Gary, I checked it out, Gary. I seen your messages too, man. I seen your messages. I've been so busy though. I seen it though.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to respond. You know, I didn't. I respond to your message because when you respond to Garrett, you gotta like really pay attention to what he's saying in the message, right, kid? You can't just read the message and not pay attention to what he's saying. Like it's gonna
Yeah,
be a
it's
book in
super
there.
detailed.
It's gonna be a book in there. It's gonna be something in there that you gotta pay attention and be able to read it and say, okay, okay, let me see what's going on. Like it's like a project. But I'm gonna get to it, man. I seen it
So
though. Just to let you know.
this
Um,
nut said, you from New York, Queens, right? Yes,
yeah,
he
Queens.
is.
Yeah, not Philly, Queens.
All right. So or Pili.
Yeah, you don't need
OCGM
a lot of
said.
money yep, brothers to start, brother small. Yep. Go to
Mm-hmm,
UK, then train it to Paris or Belgium like I did. Yeah. You can
mm-hmm,
do all that stuff. He chose to go that route. And you went the OCGM with the expensive route, but he still made it cheap. He still did it
mm-hmm.
cheaply. Not cheaply. I said the wrong word, cheaply. OGCM, Eric Powell, Super Chat, and Salamat. Thanks. Yeah, thanks a
Yeah,
lot for that,
thank you
brother.
guys for our super chat. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And Damon Show too. Thank you so much for your super chat.
Yes.
And then they,
Yeah,
they say
definitely.
hello to
Thanks for
me.
that. I'm still a poor man trying to make it. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I am a
We
poor man trying
appreciate
to
your
make it.
super chat, guys.
I do not
Thank you
I do
so
not live
much.
on retirement. But let me see. The queen has arrived. Are they talking about
Yeah,
okay,
guys,
Queen?
I'm shy. Don't call me queen because I don't like people say,
Yeah.
"Oh, why is she's not a queen?" Welcome
Yeah,
back,
so
special KJ. Thank you so much, guys, for
OCGM
the
said I
hello.
first tried to move to Thailand in 2019. Didn't work out that time, but I will try again. How old are you, OCGM?
How young are you?
How old are you? Well, same thing.
The Diamond Show, man. I love
Man, I love
Filipinas.
Filipinas. Yeah, I hear that.
This
Yeah, I
nut
got
said you guys
bashed.
bash for what?
No, I got bashed for mentioning the Filipina. But I understand why I got bashed though. I said she it reminds me I said a lot of times Filipinas can be like black women, right? But what I meant by that was they'll open their mouth. Like they're not disrespectful. See oh man, I feel like I'm about to get crazy bashed for this. But I don't care. See what it is what they do is they open their mouth, but they're not disrespectful with it. Right? They won't just keep going at you. You find some that will, and that's the ones you don't mess with. But you know, they're not scared to open their mouth. So guys, everybody trying to say that they were maids and stuff like that. I'm like, maid where? Like, huh? Like, no, maids don't.
That's why I was saying
Yeah,
it's super ignorant. The
yeah,
ignorance is
yeah.
super high. I was like,
It
there's
is.
Google. You can search if I we go somewhere. I always do a research about the place we're going. Know a little bit of their language and search about it before you say
Yeah.
something. You need to really careful on what you say online because
Mhm.
you need to really do your research before you say bash other foreign women like us. Like,
Yeah.
what are you thinking? I was like, I'm getting upset with that video, and, and I was like, it's crazy. It's I know,
Hmm.
you know. I just don't
So
like
Frank Ellis
kind
said
of.
the floodgates have opened for the passport bros. It has opened, and what's gonna happen now is by the hate that we're getting from the woman. Dennis Berlin was breaking it down too. He said the hate that we're getting from the woman. He said first it's gonna be woman, Then it's gonna be the guys, which is ready as the guys. Then after that, it's gonna be politicians and lawmakers. And it's true. That's how it starts. And what they're gonna look at a lot of they're gonna start looking at sex tourism because a lot of the women are saying guys are going over here for the sex, but it's not true. Guys are going to get married. But like certain channels, even in the Philippines, that are promoting sex, right? They may not know, but what's going to happen is right now the international thing that they're targeting was kids before. It was always kids, but they're going to start looking at sex tourism too. So those channels that's in the Philippines and Thailand that's showing the sex tourism areas, and see if they have anything like travel here and yeah the government's gonna go after them. And in the U.S. government, not even the Philippines government, they're gonna go after them from the U.S. So they'll kind of be like they're banned from the U.S. Or if they go to U.S., they're gonna have to go to court. So that's what's gonna start happening now. They're gonna start cracking down on dudes for every little thing. And Dennis Brother was kind of saying, guys need to just kind of fall back and be quiet. But I don't think that's the solution. I think guys need to be loud and proud now. Just how they say God for their thing, oh, be loud and proud. I think passport brothers need to be loud and proud as men. And BK, what's going on? How you doing?
And Damon's
Demonstro said
shows
that's
it.
why you're way ahead
Mm-hmm.
of it. Sorry, I cut you off,
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah,
You were
yeah,
way
you're
ahead of
so
it.
gonna read.
No, I got lucky. I didn't intend for it to be that way. To be honest with you, I just went where the love was. You know, I went where the love was. I was smart enough to know all the girls around was hoes. I was able to get them. That's why guys try to play like, oh, you can't get women here. No, that's not true. That's not true. Mm-mm. The women always wanted me.
Yeah, and
Cause
guys, his ex is pretty, so trust me,
yeah,
pretty. I say
yeah, no,
pretty,
no,
it's she's
no,
pretty.
no. She was no. When I was with her, she was a model. When I got with her, she was a model, and I was always like that. Like I was always on top of my game when it came to the lip, and then I knew when to shut up. Like I knew all those games that guys talk about the game. I know all that stuff. I know like when you don't call a woman right away. I know all that stuff. I know all those little games you gotta play with women, the mind games. But guys don't like playing games. Guys are done with that.
Mhm.
And even if you know the game, these women are still hoes for the most part. Woman can be with you for years and be sleeping with 10 dudes every night. Not every night, but every time she go to work, just banging dudes on a random, and you would never know because she not a make it to where it got a grip again. She not to tighten it up. She not to control her walls. You guys know
Mhm.
what I'm talking about too. She not to
Just lack
control her
of
muscles. Yeah,
satisfaction, not satisfied or contented.
yeah, yeah.
Not contented. Anyway, our E46 Wagon Lover said, I am a Gen Z brother, but I already have a successful business here in the States. I have the money to go and do whatever I want.
That's good, man.
Good for you, bro.
Got to be like that, man. More props to you because that's when you're gonna have it the way you want it. That's because what'll happen is you may feel like what I still want to be with something while I'm here in the states. At least you'll be able to have it the way you want it if you if you
Hmm.
if you choose to do that. If you choose to do that. And so Garrett said, dudes were jealous of me with my first wife back in America. They always wanted to know how to be down and get theirs too. I got no static at all, except jealous sisters. Hello, way of the wolf book. Yep.
Hmm.
And so, Frank Ellis said the decline of America continues when a swath of the population picks up and leave. Yeah, it's not going to happen in a way. I mean, it's happening slowly. It's been happening for a while, but I think now more younger guys are going to start picking up and leaving, and that's when. But you know what's crazy? Women won't realize because they'll all still be chasing the same guy. That's the sad part. They'll all still be chasing the same guy because they don't see the guys that don't get no play, the guys that are incels. They don't see them. So they're gonna be like, okay, wow, yes, less guys. They're already seeing less guys are talking to them, and they'll be like, wait a minute, less guys are around this summer. I'm sure that's been happening in certain places. They get start seeing it more though. They'll wait till next summer. Woo! All the guys gonna leave. You're gonna have still guys that bashing passport bros. Now saying, man, it was like that when you went over there. Oh yeah, really? And then guys gonna be leaving for good. It's gonna be crazy. But that right there, that's when, like again with the lawmakers, right? That's when that stuff is gonna happen. They say, wait a minute, these guys are taking guys away from the states. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They're telling guys to completely leave, and
There's a
they're
lot
not
of
gonna like that,
mistresses after that, Jay. Because
huh?
there's only few guys, so there's gonna be a lot of mistresses.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, no, there's still be a lot of guys there. The majority
I'm
of men gonna stay.
joking.
The
Of
majority of
course.
men are gonna stay. It'll probably only be maybe 5%. It won't be like, but is it gonna increase? Yeah, make it to the point where maybe 10. 5% is still a lot of people. Five
Hmm.
percent of America, that's a lot of people. It's probably like 0.05 now.
Hmm. And then we have 50 Street Darker. Hello, beautiful K. Thank you so much. And then we have Duan. The ones is Duan Quintos.
Joanne,
Hello,
what's
sis
going on?
K and J. And to all the listeners while we're on radio. Too much porn influence with this young girls from
Yeah,
these nuts.
yeah,
Hmm.
the girls is on it more than the guys now. It's been like that for a while. That's what it is. The influence. And that's where the that BBC influence came from. Girls are on it.
Hmm.
So every guy in their head is 9 inches or bigger,
Hmm.
you know, because of porn, and
Oh,
that's all they want.
I thought
That's all
I
they
said
want.
what? Just bigger.
That's why you have the girl getting trained by a basketball team, right? 11
Hmm.
guys. Basketball, they're pretty tall. All of them having such, oh, that hurt too. I had to go home after that. Of course
She
you
said
had to
that?
go home. Yeah, of
Oh, I
course you
didn't
had to go
listen to
home.
it.
Nah, that's a new one. It's another one. That's another added version.
Ah.
Of course you had to go home. Hold on, I'll play it again for you guys. Some of you guys came in late. I don't even know where none of these clips are at anymore.
No, baby, just woke up.
Huh?
Guys, we need to be on
School,
time
that
next
like
time.
little
Joking.
library room was kind of like shut up. The whole basketball team.
You got trained by a basketball team.
Yeah.
How many guys?
11. I was in pain. I had to go home.
See, guys, she talks about it too like it was cool. I was in pain. I had to go home. Like,
Maybe train in basketball, Jay, not having sex.
okay, are you serious? You
Wait,
saw a
what is it?
version. Like your ears a version too.
Train playing basketball. That's
Train
what she
playing
said.
basketball. Okay, I gotta learn this girl. You know, you say you gotta teach somebody something. No, I always say to the kid, I gotta learn you something. Not even teach you
Uh,
something.
he called me a little grasshopper. My little
Yeah.
grasshopper.
In school, the like little library room was kind of like shut up. The whole basketball team.
You got trained by a basketball
Well,
team.
okay, listen. Okay, listen. You gotta hear it. Watch what she says. The beginning. Watch this.
Lay it on me.
Time I was in school, the like little library room was kind of like shut up. The
See, the little library room was kind
Ah,
of shut off.
whole basketball team.
You
Team
got trained by a basketball team.
Yeah.
How many guys?
train,
11. I was in pain. I had to
train,
go home.
train is running a train. Okay, you got
ah,
trained by 11 guys. Ran a
I thought
train on.
so
No,
train playing basketball.
no, they ran a
I didn't hear
train
the
on.
library. I was editing that earlier, guys, but it's gonna be soon. I didn't finish it yet. I said, let me just join the live stream first. I
11 guys. This girl had the face of an angel. I'm serious. Like she didn't. How can I say? She did though, guys. I gotta show this. It's crazy. Cause I'm mad that you can't really see the face right now.
It's gonna be in more to live, guys. So let's watch that
Yeah,
soon, today or maybe tomorrow. It depends
yeah,
on
yeah.
what time we're gonna finish it. But you will see the face later, guys. She's pretty. And then you want me to go to the comment, or you're gonna play
Yeah,
another
good, good.
video?
Keep going.
Okay. So what else? Strom said, "You mean monk?" When you go to the monk. 53 shades darker. Me and my fiance will be there in 22 days. She is in Rojas City. Okay.
Hmm.
And then you guys, I'm saying hello to everyone. Kay Dallas, some of it just cup, but most of us was wild when we was young. Some are still. Kay Dallas, why you didn't finish your sentence? Hello, are you in the treadmill right now? And then we have nobody you know. Hi everybody. And Sis Duan is still here. She's doing her household chores. Thank you so much, Sis Duan, for listening. And then we have Garrett. I'm adding again to the expat increase number again very soon. Oh. And then E46 Wagon said, yeah, I'm one of the young guys that saw everyone leaving and I followed. Never been happier. Pato Storm said, women think they still hot no matter the age. Open relationship with vomiting emoticons. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you so much.
Yes,
And
yes.
maybe we can go back to the bigger faces. I'm already reading some of the people comment down, and you can just go to Frank Ellis.
Hold on, no, I'm not done yet. Gotta move this off this. Move this here. Hold up, guys. Sorry about that. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Now you read it.
After
Can
the,
read it. Read it.
yeah, the Black Filipino TV, many men are living in the monk mode lifestyle, stacking their money until they get the passport.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Joe Jet, he said simps. And Malik Welly said, yeah, the likes should be higher. I think they're talking about the likes in the live stream. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Eric Powell, I started in the early 20s.
Lay it on me.
When I was in
2000.
school, the
Oh
like
my
little
God,
library
really?
room was kind of like shut up. The whole basketball team.
You got trained by a basketball team.
Yeah.
How many
You
guys?
see that girl's face?
11. I was in pain. I had to go home.
Lay it on me.
When
Hold
I
up.
was in school, the like little
You're
library
in
room was
blood,
kind of
right?
like.
Look, you see her face, guys? Look at that face. You know how many guys would wipe that up? Do you know how many young boys? You see that face, right, y'all? Y'all can see it? You know how many young boys? She's gorgeous. How many young boys are like, oh man, a waste. It's a waste, man.
That's why, I don't know, it's going to be the environment, even though you're a good parent. And still, when your kid is outside, it's still, I don't know,
No, it's
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 hard.
crazy. Yeah, it's hard on guys. It's look, she has sex with the whole basketball team, which you're getting guys. Then there's guys, right, that are not having sex. That's gonna see her and be like, "Oh, can I marry you?" Naturally, simps because they don't get no woman. They're gonna see her. She's gorgeous. And say, "Oh, I want her. Oh, she's so beautiful." And those are the same guys that sit around and go, "Yes, women's rights. Women's rights. Yes, your body, your choice." And they think they go get some because they down with the movement,
Mhm.
right? They're gonna see her go, "Oh, you're just so beautiful." Oh, oh. And she'll never give him no time of day. And so Gary also said worked with one of Jordan Belfort's protege in South Florida while there. Cool dude. He worked with daily and knew Jordan very well. Okay.
What are you reading?
Oh yeah, I
Eric
know. Yeah, we missed that.
Eric
Yeah, but
Powell said it started in the early 2000 with the Paris Hilton and Kardashians.
I started before
Kardashians.
that.
Link 11 said, "Okay, if you were born an American man, knowing if you were born an American man, knowing all of this is going on, would you go from our country? Would you go from our country? What do you
And
mean?
it's
We go to the Philippines?
and it started with that. It started with creep. It started with creep TLC. So I creep. Yeah, girls been doing that forever. Girls been getting trained forever. Man, this been happening since the 60s, 70s, before then too. But
Mhm.
probably around the 70s, 60s. That's when free love, all that stuff. That's what it's been happening since. Yep, yep. He
So I
said,
would
well,
just
yeah,
answer.
yeah,
Let me
good.
answer a clean question. Okay, if you were born an American man, as if you were born an American man, it's like I'm gonna be. If I'm a man, all of this going on, would you go from our country? Of course, it depends on how I grow up, how I understand stuff going on, and then if I have the same mindset still, like of course I want to I want to be married, I want to have someone that not gonna cheat on me. I'm sure I'm gonna leave the US
She would
because
have.
if I will still have the same mindset of settle down and just nobody will cheat on me, I'm sure I'm not gonna be in the US.
Kay
So
would have
that's my
left. Kay was an
yeah.
OFW, so that's kind of
Mm-hmm.
like she would leave. And the reason she
Mm-hmm.
became OFW, she kind of left for love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I want to meet my ex there that I met online, which is Indian. I want to meet in Thailand because
Hmm.
he cannot visit me in the Philippines. So I said, I think it's easier for to go to Singapore first. And then
Yep.
he said, no, he has a relative in Singapore, but I wasn't able to. It takes time for my visa to come from Singapore because I apply
Hmm.
in school there. So I was like, all right, I tried Thailand and I was able to find a job there right away. And then he didn't come at all. So yeah. Okay, Dallas, most of these men are too much in their feeling,
Yep.
SMH. Too many men are emotional, acting like women.
So true.
Open ratio are lowest of the law from Morphy Hayes. And then Malik Wali said, yeah, that's the first thing I do. Smash that like button. Do
Yes,
you
yes,
still
guys.
talk about
Like,
that?
but
Thank you so much, Garrett. This nuts I want to marry a Filipina. They so sweet and lovable.
yeah,
True. And then 53 Shades Darker. Do you guys think about bad foreigner coming to the Philippines, making it bad for the good foreigners? Yeah. There's a
yeah.
lot of that.
He
Jay
said it.
already
John
talked it
Cena
in the
said it
blog.
too. Most of the old guys who go to Philippines are ultra simps as well. Yeah, it's true. But you know what though? It kind of works. It kind of works. I don't really think you should be a simp and take that attitude anywhere. Because don't get me wrong, you get out here and you have some Filipinos that will see that and will run over you just because you're a simp. Don't sleep. You have some Filipinos that will look at it and say, look at you like you're a victim. And if they're
Mhm.
hard on guys. They're gonna come here and do you dirty when you come here.
Mhm.
So you gotta be careful with that too. So you're right, John Cena. He said,
I,
"Do you guys?"
I just gonna say comment with Shades Darker. He's saying 53 Shades Darker about. Do you guys think about bad foreigners coming to the Philippines, making it bad for the good foreigners? Yeah, it's
All
actually
the time.
affect. Yeah, Jay is talking about it in his some of his
Yeah, talking about all
videos.
the time. Yeah.
That's why he's giving some advice also for the people like don't do this,
Hmm.
Um, so it's also vice versa. It's happened to us too as a Filipina. When we go to
Hmm.
US, people think like that to us, and then vice versa with you guys doing here. So that's
Hmm.
why be a good person.
Yeah.
No problem. Okay, Eric Pablo, I completely agree. 100% each man on his own journey for his travels.
Yeah.
This
Exactly.
that's it.
Chintos, what's going on?
Jay is a king and you is queen. Thank you, this not. I'm just shy because I don't like other think like I'm feeling era, feeling queen. But thank you so much.
So he said, "I'm 59. I don't understand single women over 45 wearing tattoos, looking for a serious relationship." Yep. Filipino make the best wives.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So these nuts bash for ignorance. Not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I love Philippine women. They are the best. I won't ever go back to an American woman. How long does it take till your Filipina gives the fully trust in dating the foreigner? Well, I guess it keeps building, but usually, they'll trust fast.
They trust fast,
Depends.
but still there's some doubt, especially like,
Yeah.
oh, what are
No,
you doing? And
some Filipinas can be so jealous because they
mm-hmm.
they had their past trauma with their Filipino boyfriend, and some guys out here can really give trauma.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And so, with Ty, I guess you guys are talking. I live here in UK. I haven't been with a woman in 8 years. I have no feelings for women here. Their attitude is a turnoff. Wow, I know you mean it. That's in all caps. He's serious.
I know.
He said,
All capitals. Queen, these bashers need to come correct and treat dudes good and with respect to keep them at home. The genie may
mhm.
be too far out of the bottle now. Yeah.
It is. It is. It's way too far out of the bottle, and it's kind of good that it is. You know what happened is women with all this women's empowerment stuff, and the thing is, the videos are never gonna stop. They just don't see the problem. They don't see the problem, so the videos will never stop, and they're gonna keep talking about it. I'm telling you guys, I'll mess around and probably be able to do another 80 videos on What a Life about women bashing passport brothers, because it's
Mhm.
happening right now. Right now, it's the time. Okay, bash them because it hurts. It hurts to see men leave because they don't want us out there with other options. Not even just that, they want us there for them. But then a lot of times, th- even they say that you have some guys, right, where the women are right, and the guys with game are right. Some guys can't get women, and they don't have game. So if they can't get women, don't have game, what are they gonna work on improving themselves
Mhm.
and getting all this extra money that they're gonna make 200,000 a year and get themselves right? to compete for this.
And then he didn't go as many rounds as I wanted to, so I went to another house and him.
How long did you wait before you the next guy?
30
There's no
minutes.
video.
So the guy's gonna wait for that. I banged a guy and went to another guy's house for 30 minutes, and then the woman all banged 11 guys, and then these women are young. This is the future. This is Gen Z. This is what's the brother's name that's in here that has his own business? This is what he has to look to. What's his name? I don't see his name anymore. But the brother that was talking about, he has his own business. This is what he has to look for. It's all the Gen Z brothers that are in here watching right now. This is what they have to look forward to. Right?
You know the funny thing is, I was like, this girl, this black women or any from the US, they're saying like, oh, you guys leaving, and you announce it or whatever, and they're like, why are you guys leaving? Why are you finding not, you should marry your own kind, right? But us, if a Filipino leave and find
It's nothing.
it's nothing. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm happy for you. It's like,
Mhm.
we don't bash Filipinos, like
Different culture.
Filipino men dating different culture. It's like, okay, I'm happy for you. I didn't see any girls talking about, guys, you're leaving to date foreign women like in the US or whatever. We are okay. That's why I was like, what's wrong with dating outside your race,
No, most races, most
It's
nationalities are
like,
like that. It's really in America where it's like everything is like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. In American society, they put borders on you. Like you have borders that you cross. They put borders on you. Like how Trump is building a wall for Mexico. They put that on black men. They put it on all men. Because not only black men either. It's happening with every race. It's just happening so much with black men because black women are so outspoken, right? It looks bad though. The women keep doing this because you even have white women that are coming on saying things crazy like, okay, these women, you know, they all want to use you when it's just so far from the truth. There's guys going outside of the let me ask you guys this. Guys, who you think gave who the first thing? Do you know the first amount of money that was given was Kay giving money to me? Kay gave me money first. I
it's
didn't
not.
give Kay anything.
You need to correct, like, give you
No,
money. It's not.
no, you
No,
gave
the
it to me for my
reason.
son. You gave it to me
Yeah,
for my son to get
it's
him
not
something
because
for his birthday. Oh, I got that makes it even worse.
sugar
Hold on,
mommy.
I
I
have to
become
look
a
in the
sugar
camera.
mom. It sounds like a
Kay,
sugar
let
mommy.
me tell you something. What happened, right? I was to my last. I had to pay bills, right? Kay gave me money to buy my son a gift for his birthday. That right there
But
make you cry.
that's the time
It
Jay
is.
is transitioning
It
to
was. I was
working online,
transitioning.
so
Right? I
I
was
understand.
transitioning to work. See, you heard? Did you hear what she just said? Hold up, hold up, hold up. This is exactly no. This is exactly what American men are talking about. Okay. Did you hear what you just said? I was transitioning to work online, so I helped him. I understand.
Yeah, because it's your son too. I was like, oh my, okay.
Okay, this is what men are talking about. Okay, this is what men are talking about. Okay, women don't do that in U.S.
Maybe
They don't do
sometimes
that.
it depends if the
Okay,
person
no, maybe
care.
sometimes. K's so understanding. Women don't even do that. Oh no, Kay. Sometimes you know what's funny? Kay tries to be so understanding for American women too. Kay's, well, no, we have some time. It's like I look at her like, babe, I love your kind heart, but it's no, it's it's bad. It's that bad. You know. I have to tell her sometimes, like, no, it's that bad. That's why this movement is happening now. I told Kay to them like, hey, you see that? I said, you see what's happening right now? We up now. Passport guys are up. Now we look like geniuses. And the guys that have been leaving for a long time say, oh wow, that's why them guys been leaving. That's why Damon John went and got this woman in another community. That's why Dave Chappelle got a woman from the Philippines. That's
He
why
did.
these guys. Who?
Richard
Dave
Bell?
Chappelle? He's married to a
Yeah.
Filipina, kid.
Oh, really?
You didn't know
Oh.
that?
No, I don't know.
Oh wow, where you been at? Where you been at? So,
You're watching a lot of stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is too much.
but no,
Guys, the TV is all Jay. He's watching all the videos about it, and I don't know. Sometimes it's kind of boring, but he's having fun watching it.
no, I do that. I have to be more easy on the way I watch the TV. I dominate it a lot of times, and I'm watching all my stuff all day. I watch a lot of content, and I mean it's helpful because I use it, but you know sometimes I have to be lenient with the TV. She got to tell me
Anyway,
sometimes
let's go.
how much.
Let's
Let's
go.
go back to it.
Let's go back to the
Anyway,
chat room, guys. And
so
oh, Malik Welly want to visit Angeles City. Yeah, it's on Leet, and it's Leet on Walking Street. I watched a
yeah,
blog
yeah,
about it. Jay
yeah, it
want to
is. It is.
visit there. Jay want to visit just walking in the Walking Street, just pass,
Yeah,
with me, of
just to see
course.
how it is. Of course, I'm
Just the
gonna care. Yeah,
experience, yeah.
just to see how it is.
50 Shades
Um,
Darker says Cebu is the way to go. Are we on the same page?
yeah, I don't know.
I think
I'm
you're going to
way up.
go down a little bit,
I'm going down more. Yeah, I'm
a
down
little
by.
bit
Okay,
more.
okay. I see. All right. Cebu's the way to go. Okay, you guys, talking about way to go. What's going on, Jay Maverick? How you doing, man?
Hello, Jay
Welcome,
Maverick.
welcome.
Oh, I saw your
Kegel
video. You're losing a lot
exercises.
of weight. We're jealous.
Feeder's turn. Who said that?
No, I
Oh, Jay
said we're
Maverick. Yeah,
jealous. I was
yeah.
like,
Jay Maverick
Jay,
getting it in.
he's losing a lot of weight. We saw because whenever he blog, he's already done exercising. But there's one video that we see that he did lose a lot of weight. Like he didn't exercise by the show. It's congratulations, good job.
Yeah, yeah.
Lincoln wants to Ate Kay, to mature men, it's more than about how pretty she is. We need real substance. Remember this, of course, Link.
Mhm.
It because the brain without nothing is empty brain is nothing.
And
Even
Feeder's
me, it
turn is
doesn't.
talking about it.
You
He's
need to
talking about what I was talking
date
about earlier.
the
How girls,
woman who has brain,
how women in the U.S. get
not
their
only
vagina
pretty.
and keep their vagina tight. You have some Kegel exercise experts out there. So a
What's
lot of
that?
guys think no, that's when a woman can tighten her vagina with her. Yeah, that's what
Oh.
women do. And you have sometimes old women that know how to put the grip on, right? They know how to
Hmm.
tighten their vagina and make a man think he's getting some tight and right. And he's not. He's getting some long and wrong, old and wrong.
Oh, they're
They-
tightening it because they're having sex to a lot of guys, and then they
yes. Yep.
okay.
That's the secret that prostitutes
Or
use.
maybe not only that one. Maybe they deliver a baby too. So maybe there's the
True.
other reason
You're
too.
supposed to
Yeah.
do that when you have a baby, but still, a lot of
Yeah.
women use it for that reason. Because
Mm.
even having a baby, you can still get tired again. You still
Ah,
get tired
okay.
again if you slow down on having sex. Yep.
And then Malik Kweli is I'm just getting my money right from Malik
Yep.
Kweli.
Heard that.
And then we have Troy Bodsies. The energy in America is
I
bad with
understand the
the
struggle they
women.
go through to survive every day. Well,
Mhm.
actually, no.
This
They can't talk bad
what are
about
you
the
reading?
Philippines because they don't understand the struggle they go through to survive every day. But actually, Kalolo, it's not how you would think it is. Like nobody's out here like struggling how you think. Like Philippines is actually like not
What?
how you think in your head. He said they can't talk bad
Ah,
about the Philippines because they don't understand the struggle they go through to survive every day. Well, no, it's not like that out here. Believe it or not, you got to come out here to see. It's not a bunch of
they,
people just struggling
no, he
in the
said they
Philippines.
don't understand. That's why I say they don't understand. They go to survive every day because they just see they just react on what they see online. What they see on the news, but they doesn't know that there's a lot of people that doesn't really struggle in the Philippines
Yeah,
because
it's
the
not.
Filipino are hard worker. They're really gonna they are very have a pride like okay I'm gonna work for myself but before you say something online, you need to really think about it. You need to do your research because sometimes some people just talk without
Yeah, that girl,
thinking.
man, that one girl was like, "Oh yeah," and then it end up like
And
this
so
girl
because
and her name. She was watching 90 Day
just
Fiance. I
I
didn't even want to
know.
react to this girl because I'm like, man, she got to be slow. I think she's slow. And she made another video too, and I'm gonna react to it, but I'm sitting there looking at her like a lot of these women are not thinking. And the girl said, "Oh, we're chauvinists. That's why we're like that because we're male chauvinists." And what they're trying to say is, especially with the Philippines, the Philippines, women are very cooperative, and women will wash you, and they will sometimes bathe you, run your bath water, rub your back, and you know they're naturally caring like that. And the woman said men are chauvinists, thinking, okay, we want that because we're chauvinists. We think a woman has to stay in her place, but no, it's not that. It's they don't understand submission, and other cultures understand submission. And what it is you have some women in the U.S. that do, and that's the woman that's keeping them in, and those women are speaking out, and I'm proud of those women because they're speaking out and they're, you know, they. I think those women need to speak out more to show the young girls you can't be hoes because women only way to do it is women teach women. You know, women have to start telling women. You need to be some groups of older women that are married. You feel me? Need to start forming groups to go out and talk to girls in high school. Seriously, this is what needs to happen. There needs to
Actually,
be a women's movement.
sometimes I want to do that, like in my mind, but I don't like to offend someone because I'm so prank when I say something.
What do
Like,
you mean? Do what? What do you want to do?
be open. Like what be open what I want to say, like about what's going on.
Oh yeah,
I wanna do that, but
you should.
I'm so prank, like I'm offending someone already.
Hmm.
I don't like to offend someone, so I just stay quiet.
Hmm.
Because when I say something, Jay, when I say something, I know how to, to do the
Hmm.
psychology thingy. Anyway, you didn't read no Troy Butters. He said the energy in America is bad with the women. Their auroras are all messed up. Filipinas have a good auroras, and then
All right. Hmm.
Aurora. My R is bad, so sorry, guys. John Cena. John Cena is here. Yes, a lot of people will leave America
Yeah,
because of remote work, real estate prices.
that's
And
starting
Frank
to become
Ellis
the
have a
situation.
question for you. Mm-hmm.
That's starting to become. We see the question for Frank Ellis. On a lot of people will leave America. Yep. And
No, he
so,
said Jay, what to do? Yeah, that one.
what do you think of passport women? Is that a thing? Or a lot of them are going to DR? Well, passport woman been a thing. You have some women though that are traveling around to see what it's like in other places. Women are traveling. Like I've seen black woman channels traveling, and they're traveling and they're going out to Egypt, and they want to get out and see the world, and they want to see the experience in the world. And it's not how I have no problem against that. I actually support it. I've always supported black women traveling and black men
Mhm.
traveling too. Um, but it's a thing. Passport, we have white women traveling, women from all cultures, and I support it. I think men get looked at as sex tourists so much, and it's just degrading. It's like that's all they think about us. Like, but a lot of guys are leaving and getting married. I left and got married. A lot of you guys are leaving and getting married. And if a guy chooses to leave and have sex, so what?
Mhm.
Women are doing it too. Women are going to Jamaica on hedonism trips for years. You know, so
And men doesn't bash them.
yeah, exactly.
Iwag, we have here Eric DZ from Greetings from Omaha, Nebraska. Hello, Eric. Thank you for
On
dropping
Eric,
by.
yeah.
846 Wagon Lovers. I am blessed white brother. I was granted 7, and that's enough. Any girl that says otherwise. Wow.
Hmm.
Chento said, I wish to enter PH with one-way ticket into PH and throwaway ticket. In order to get in, I'm gonna need an insurance with COVID coverage. Anybody got insurance plan they suggest? Chentos, you don't need insurance no more. It's
Yeah,
no
no more.
requirement for insurance. But if you still want to have it, um, talk to Tony. Tony has suggestion, very
Tony's the expert.
affordable. Tony, the expert for insurance. I think Tony
Yeah.
is working to that insurance. I'm joking. In Subay. I think it's in Subay, right, Tony? If you're here, Tony, say let me know. I think
He's
it's
here.
in Subay Chento. So it's not, you don't need to have insurance no more. That's not a requirement no more. As far as we know at the moment, but
What's
I
going on,
wanted to
Daryl?
check it as well, but it's no more. Hey Jay, my dear friend, how are you and beautiful? Okay, thank you, Daryl. Charity, thanks for joining. My plan is to let it just expire after a month and remain within the country for another 11 months, then leave PH. Okay.
Hmm.
Expire what? Expire the the visa, the
I don't know.
insurance. I think it's talking about the insurance. What Link saying? He said, "Okay,
Daryl
really?
said I was on the
So you
wrong
feel?"
basketball team. He said, "Kid, really?" So he feel they trained her to do some shots. Yeah, I know. That's what Kid's thinking.
I didn't know. I didn't listen to it properly. I didn't
Kay's
know
not used to the.
it's
She's not
inside
used to
the
the
room.
lingo. She's
I
not
didn't
used
know
to the
it's
lingo.
inside the library. It's in the room. I
Yeah.
didn't know. I was like, maybe they trade basketball. She was like so tired.
He said she's so tired. Yeah, no, no, no.
Michael Miller, you didn't mess up the live
What's going on?
stream. You actually joined at the right time, and Jay
Sure
said
did.
you really say the right words, and thank you for joining the live stream. He say, "What's up? What's up?"
Travel
Traveling
back, man.
black
So they
man.
ran a train on the basketball. No, no, they, they ran a train on her. 11,
Ele-
yeah, 11, yeah.
Her next
The
challenge
next
is the
challenge is the
football
football
team.
team. Yep, yep. That's exactly what it is, man.
Love being on that. Thank you,
And, and,
Michael.
and these women look at that as a challenge. Like it's cool for them. Like it's and she's saying it to her friends, and it's like, and then you know what they go, oh yeah, ho, yeah, go ho. Like, that's the lingo they use. Yeah, ho. And it's like it's crazy. It's the
Mm.
illest ninja in Nebraska. I'm Ike, like Love Panther.
We have a
More reason
super
why men
sticker
should
here.
remain
Thank you
alone.
so
Yep.
much. XXXX11 guys is a
Yes.
football or a soccer team. Or
Hmm.
soccer team. She's clueless. Thank you for the
Those
super
11
super
dudes.
chat.
That girl looked like oh, and her cat is like oh, yep. And it's crazy. It's hurting, and she's loving it. She's loving it, but she's taking that woman's ruined just from that one situation. She's unmarriable, and that's crazy. And women don't realize that. How could she ever take one guy seriously when she can get it from 11 guys? And women are doing that. Women are banging 11 dudes, right? And now that's her new standard. See, that's her standard for sex now, right? That's the problem. Now that's her standard. Like, okay, you know what? If you can't do what these 11 guys did, now you have 11 guys to look up to. 11 guys that are 6'5", 6'10".
Do you think she was raped?
No, she was raped voluntarily.
It's almost like
She volunteered to be raped. Okay, that's a
voluntary rape.
that's a voluntary
Crazy.
rape. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, I'm gonna come like my late grandpa. I'm gonna have to drop a dime on that ninja. I don't like that. Yeah, if this was Reddit, some white guy would be defending the girl, saying she's in charge of sex. So true, John Cena. These are the guys that we're saying. The guys a lot of times that are incels trying to get some, or they just like having sex with hoes. Some guys are like that too. So, oh no, just leave them alone. But then they're banging them, and I don't know why anybody would want to get in that. But anyway, so the concentration, slow my written, moving, plan to execute. Just the focus is setting these property boxes. First, to Charlie sits is okay. Do your thing, man. I'll be here. I'll be ready. What does her face have to do with running a train? Are you saying that only less attractive females have trains running them? Oh no, I'm not. I'm saying, Cliff, is that some guy is gonna see her and definitely want to marry that. This gonna be some young guy that's gonna see her. She was gorgeous, Cliff. Did you not see that girl?
I cannot see whose clip.
The
Is
white
that clip?
girl. No, that's what it has to do with it. A young guy's gonna see her and get sprung head first. Beauty, that's what beauty does to men, right? Man's gonna see her and go, "Oh, I want that." A young guy too. Oh, I want to make that my wife. And the girl saying, "I don't want a commitment. I only want to. That's all I want." But that's what her face has to do with it,
She
man.
said,
Some
I
guys
don't need
definitely
to
don't
do
wrap that
that.
up.
I'll be a super, no, OnlyFans. I just joined
Yeah,
OnlyFans. So we're gonna do
that's what
that.
girls are trained. Yep, that's crazy like that. Oh, they will get something from her for a trip to the clinic. Yep. The article about men being lonely. It's better to remain alone but not lonely. Legalized prostitution. Yeah. No, Jay. Jay, no, you did not mention TLC creep. Yeah, I took it back, man. No, I took it back to them because that's when I was seeing girls already fast, man. When I had my first kiss, I was 7 years old.
Very
Do you know?
young.
Do you know who taught me how to
Very young.
kiss? A 7-year-old girl taught me how to kiss. She knew what she was doing. That's how I learned how to kiss from a 7-year-old girl. I knew what she was doing. Now, when I hit 12, 13, there was 12, 13-year-old girls having sex, teaching boys what to do.
It's
Listening to
crazy.
creep. Yeah, just keep it on the down low, banging the random little boys. It was cursed for a long time, man. As soon as you start,
Mm.
it's been for like this for a while.
Hello, Robert Whitfield. He said, "What's up, J and K? How are you feeling?" And Jay, I'm so sorry to hear you. Your father is
Yeah,
diabetic. I am diabetic too, but I do exercise 3 times a week, and I run 12 miles 4 times a week. That's good to know,
yeah,
Robert. Just keep doing
that's good.
what you
Yeah.
can do. Try taking carbohydrate out of diet, Robert. And
Hmm.
Adam Cunningham said, "True, it happens." And Robert
It
Wilford, what's up?
does.
You guys talking to each other now. And again, thank you again, XXX, for the super chat.
Yes. Thanks a
I'll
lot.
just
Yes.
gonna skip people replying. And then John Cena said, "Product of the school system."
Yep.
Link said that Jay, the title of Brothers is the issue. If the title was anything but what his name would not be an issue. I don't know what's
That's
that.
very true. You saw my passport brothers.
Ah,
That's
okay.
the fact that his brother. He's right. He's right. We're supposed to be kept in the box when black women have been, getting white guys for years and guys from different races, and it wasn't no problem. Then when white black guys do it, it's a problem. It's sold out. Thanks a lot for super chat. Uh,
Aram Andu,
brother
hello
Aram.
Aram.
Yeah. Hello guys. I can't wait to leave the U.S. Everything has become toxic. I can't wait to visit the Philippines, enjoy my stay, and get a Filipina. Yes, man. Yes, yes. Um, you need to, man. Get out here ASAP as soon as possible. But I know what you're
Mm-hmm.
waiting for. We working on making that happen, bro. I knew about this when I was young, going through high school. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
None of it surprised me. It doesn't, because women, it's a known thing nowadays. And anybody that has daughters, man, watch out for your daughters. Why you have to know what your daughters, or try to know what your daughters are doing, because, woof, it's bugged out.
And then we have E46 Wagon Lover. So when I was going through high school, these girls were doing this stuff. A girl in my high school had a train pulled on her in the main bathroom by the football team. What?
Yeah, no, it was girls that was like that. Yep, I remember when I was in high school too. Some of the cheerleaders. I remember one time. Let me tell you what happened, guys. Because it was one of the cheerleaders, right? Let me tell you guys what happened, right? Let me tell you how this cheerleader, right? You know how you, because I was able to do somersaults. I told you guys before. I was helping them out with the competitions, and you know how you pick up a cheerleader like this, right, with your arm. I picked up a cheerleader one time like this, right, and they had a hand right here, like on my hand. My whole palm went in her vagina.
No, Jay.
And my palm went in her vagina through her little undergarment she had on. Okay, a whole palm went in there. I said,
Jay said, "Wow, this is heaven right there." I'm joking.
no. Okay, my palm went in her vagina. These girls was training, and you
What
know
was
what?
training?
Football team, basketball, same thing.
So
Girls,
what
this
happened?
just start.
So what happened? She
This
she
girl was a
she she
super hoe.
slapped you? She slapped you?
No, how she slapped me? My hand fit in it by mistake. I didn't try to stick it in. It was just like an
Oh,
echo. It's echo. Yeah, can't understand things.
oh, I
It's
thought
it's
it's
like
only outside.
no,
It's
it
on.
sucked my palm. My palm went in there.
Ew. How did it happen?
Damn, China was huge. Yeah, I'm
That's
dead serious.
great.
Guys, these stories real. I'm telling y'all, no lies, man. I'm telling y'all, no lies.
Stop joking with us, Jay. I'm joking.
Joking. And I made some bad mistakes too because I did this crazy stuff. I was a knucklehead. I banged girls named Tracy Train Tracks who let guys run trains on her. Why you looking at me like that, kid?
I don't
I
even
did.
understand what you're saying, Jay.
No, her name was Tracy Train Tracks
So what is that?
because she let guys run trains on her,
Mm.
and all she understood was rough sex. You couldn't just hit it regular. You had to.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna be demonetized here, guys.
Yeah, I know. We are gonna be. I gotta chill. I gotta chill. I gotta
We
chill.
have Billy Eisner. What's up, bro? Billy is
Yeah.
always, I
Billy
always
Elsa,
see
bro. Elsa,
Billy
what's going on?
comment. You're always saying, "What's up, big bro?" Hello, Billy. And then Will you Lemon is here. Yeah, that's right. We are happy for the good fortune of other Filipino. Well, but we fine.
Yeah,
Okay, sir. Okay, I'm not surprised I will be.
yeah, it's gone.
All right, guys. Let me skip you because you guys talking now. Kay is a real quick. Thank you so much, Iwagon lover. Kay is the truth, bro. This is because you
Yeah.
talking about me earlier last time. That's why. True love. Thank you so much, guys. I'm just crazy in love. Wow. I'm just crazy in love. I just care about Chase too much. Michael Miller said, once again, I apologize for messing up. What, Michael? You don't mess up
No,
the
hey,
live
it's live stream. Yeah.
stream. And Will Lemon sa Pilipina is very understanding. All right. And what was beautiful? Yes, thank God. And I'm waiting for my Filipino girlfriend. It's getting very close. September 18th.
Oh
She will
yeah.
arrive at Kennedy.
Right around the corner.
This is the
Oh, she's coming
Filipina.
out there.
Yeah, she's coming
Oh,
to US. I think she's the Filipina that's already been in the US and she's coming
yeah,
back to
yeah.
US. Yeah,
I
I think
know.
that's Robert Whitfield.
I think women are the same around the world. Just need to find the one that treats you right. And there
Mm-hmm.
are a lot of good women in America too. Just need to find one. Okay, Dallas, man, you you being you're being coy. It's hard, man. It's not like it was. You can though. You can. I won't lie and say you can't. You can. It's just to search for it. You never know what you're getting. You never
Mm-hmm.
because a woman can say she's this way and you think she's that way and she's another way. Happens to guys all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, it will be my friend. It's been 6 years. I haven't been dating from Robert. And then Stephen they agreed to K Dallas. Cameron's son said J and K was the cheapest place in the Philippines and what city? You wanna answer it?
Well, I think where we at right now is one of the cheapest places. But actually, you can find cheap places
In the
almost everywhere
province,
in the
especially in the
province, though.
province, because in
Yeah.
Manila is really everywhere you go is really you're gonna spend money. But if you're gonna cook your own food, you can actually save a lot of money. So I think the cheapest when it comes to place, we cannot mention the exact city what city it is because most of the provinces is really affordable. Especially the place you stay, you can get like 3,500 or sometimes the place we're staying right now is 6,000. Guys, this is up and down. One house is really one house. So what I'm trying to say is you can find it in the province, but of course make sure that you're closer to the city. So just in case, closer to the hospital or whatever, just in case of emergency, but in the province. And then John Cena said, giving your partner massages and treating them well is just a matter of love and generosity. Yes, that's
Yes.
it. That's true. Malikwali, them roads. Can you read this? Roads know what they're doing, and they're the ones making the choice to be a loose goose.
Just
Yes, of
because they are.
course. All
It's
right,
always
Michael
like
Miller. They have been traveling for a while, but most that say that they do are going for sexual reason. What's that sexual reason? Some sexual reason. I think he removed the um he put M, so it's not a sexual reason. Robert but thank you very much. And sir, God bless you and your family, everything. Okay, you guys talking to each other. Cameron saw a rather party in Thailand or Philippines. Cheap as hell.
yeah, exactly. It
Michael
sure is.
Miller. Mhm.
Hmm.
Michael Miller, the type of guys that go to foreign countries and play around are the same ones playing games in the US. All right, so Tony Anderson, this is our travel dude, wow, travel brother. Tony Anderson, FYI, airline prices starting in January 2023 to June 2023 will be dropping again. Oh, that's good to know. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. That's good to hear. That's good to hear, especially for the people who want to visit here.
And to buy insurance is what I would use too. I extend visa until after official marriage, and they get my 13A permanent residency visa to marriage. Historically, American white women prefer European men, and black women prefer Caribbean men. Very few will travel to Asia and hook up with Asian men. That's true. You have some white women that do it, but they're not from. You find them like from Europe area.
Mm-hmm.
Find some white Europe woman dating Filipino men. These Filipino guys be pulling them. You get them sleep. They be getting them, man.
Mm-hmm.
They get them. It's women too that come here from other parts of the world. I've seen a white woman actually out here with Filipino guy. Actually, I've seen a couple of white women with Filipino guys out here. Um, they get them. They get them. Women do the same thing too. They go out. They go out for guys, and I support that because if they're not getting guys where they are, go out and get a guy somewhere else, right? I support
Mm.
that kind of thing because on the U.S. too, you have fem cells too. It's not just men that's like that. It's women too. And I feel when it's like that, if you're a woman, say if you're like chubby or fat or something, even if you're like real fat, right, and you can't get someone, go overseas. You're gonna find somebody. Somebody's gonna date you. There's always somebody out there.
Mm.
So same thing. I see the same thing with us. Okay, you know what? If you feel that's the case, okay, we can't get women. We gotta leave the country. Support us if you feel like that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like,
Yeah,
why they need to react about men
yeah.
leaving the? They just maybe. Well, I'm thinking maybe maybe that girl complaining about it is either she's single, she's bitter, or maybe her husband left her or something.
And that's the problem, Michael Miller. You said it. She got the train. She said she got the train on camera with her family probably watching with the attitude like it's nothing. And the crazy thing is somebody in her family is gonna see it. Because everything on internet is not forgiving, especially nowadays. So many guys are reacting to this stuff. I just reacted, showed it to you guys. Somebody else is gonna see it. Somebody else already seen it because they're already reacting to it. She's already on TikTok. It's all over the place.
Mhm.
But the internet is so out there nowadays. People are gonna forget about it too. People are gonna forget about that girl tomorrow. So that's how it is.
Royal Lemon said it's rape with consent.
That's exactly what it is.
Tony said, "What's on the internet stays on the internet."
Yeah. And so, what did this lucky man find from this girl? From his girl? What lucky man?
Yeah, we could.
Wow,
Andy
Jay so young.
explained.
Yeah. It was.
J-
It was like
Jair
that.
and Virginize. Wow, that's
Yeah.
kidding.
No.
In
No.
a
It was.
kiss only, guys. In a kiss.
No. Yeah. 7 years old. Yep. Yep. It. It was. Yeah. I did this for my first kiss at 7, but it was the girl. She was faster than I was. I was making an example, which is right. Girls were growing up faster than guys, and this was many years ago. It didn't just start happening. It didn't just start happening. It was
Mhm.
situations where same thing in high school. Girls were getting trains ran on them. It was so when I seen it with this girl, I was like, "This is not new." I wasn't surprised. I was just like, "This is what it is." But the
Mhm.
thing was though, is that she was gorgeous,
The
and a lot of
kid.
times, this girl that was getting a train ran on her. A lot of times, it'd be the
Mm.
woman that be gorgeous that be the biggest hole. Sometimes they be the biggest. Letting guys run trains, you'd be shocked. It'd be someone that's drop dead gorgeous, getting trains running on her.
Mhm.
So
Mike, again, thank you, Aramandu, for your super chat. Thank you. And
yes,
Michael Miller
thank
said,
you
if
for
you're
brother.
truly in the lifestyle, I would not be upset. That is her desired lifestyle. However, these women do it like they have a checklist of things to do.
They do. It's like they check off their bucket list. Like, oh,
Mhm.
by the time I'm 18, I'm gonna have sex with 500 guys before then, and then I'm not gonna be a hoe anymore.
Is it the parents' fault, or is it
No,
no,
nope.
no, is it the parents' fault, or is it the TV's fault? I mean the
That has a part
social
to play in it.
media.
That
Is
has a
it
part to play.
because
It's
it starts from home? The parents should.
no, it start from what you see women doing. When you have a bunch of
Mhm.
women saying "my body, my choice," they don't mean it like just abortion, babe.
Mhm.
Like so, a lot of times they say "my body, my choice," they're talking about abortion, but it's bigger than just abortion. It's my body getting fist in my vagina, my choice.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta chill. I'm about to get. Yeah, I'm
So,
bugging. I'm bugging. I gotta chill out.
Garrett said, when I first bring my first Filipina back to the US, a guy tried to steal her right in front of my space after dropping her off for her on the job. She pointed to me in the car. Dude, skip to my loo. What's that?
Yeah, just walking
That's
one
not their
hour.
lifestyle. Stop messing up their image. All
Just
right.
walking one
And
hour and a
then,
half every day. 10,000 steps is the
who said
secret.
that?
Research it. Yeah, that is the secret. I was doing that before. That's how I lost all my weight. I
Yeah.
was doing 10,000. Actually, I was doing I'm
20,000
kidding. I was doing
steps.
20,000 actually a day. That's a
We're
thousand
trying
calories.
this nas we're trying
Yeah,
to at least 10,000 if it's a regular day, but every
yeah,
Friday we're doing
20.
20,000 steps at night. Like we're walking for 3.5 hours. The
Yeah,
whole Calapan, guys. We go around
yeah,
the
we
whole
do.
Calapan just to hit the 20,000. And we got home. I was like, oh my gosh, my feet is paining. It's too much. It's really tiring.
Mhm.
But Link said, "Can you please have Kay sing the lyrics of Crip?" I don't even know the Crip song. I want to see if she
You know
know
the
the
song?
meaning. Hello.
She don't know that song.
Kay tells you frame many women views of how to treat
They
men.
did. They did.
What's the song Crip?
So like creep, yeah. Just keep it on the down low, and nobody is supposed to know.
I don't know.
Oh,
So
babe, that was what? You know how many girls? That
I'm a
was the
baby
start
girl.
of
Like I
no,
was just
Gabe.
born. I'm just
That was
kidding.
the start of the whole movement. You know what's crazy? Girls were hoes wearing Timberlands, okay? Just like dudes. And you know who picked it up the most? It was in New York. Women was, so I creep, yeah. Just keep it up. Big Tim boots, just like TLC and the woman back in the 90s. They were just like
Mm,
dudes, but they were extra feminine because it was like they were extra feminine, but not feminine at all. It was wild. They talked about sex and all this crazy stuff, but just like
sorry,
dudes.
Link. I don't know that song. Guys, I woke up so late. It's okay, Gangsta. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Cameron thought you gotta make sure they 21 over, and then George said like putting it in a window. It's so big.
Hmm.
Sounds painful. Jay is talking about the. I think he's talking about the cheering squad. Like putting in a
Yeah.
window. It's so big. Cameron said, "Jay, you know, okay, and good girl, stop, Jay. She don't get it."
I know. She don't. Kay don't get it. I've said a
Oh
bunch of stuff to Kay. She was like, huh? What?
my papa is so strict, guys. You know,
Yeah. Kay.
guys, I I gotta share. When I was in high school, we're not allowed to watch movie like there's a kissing scene. We're not allowed to do that. And we're not allowed to read pocketbook. You know, pocketbook when there's like a love story, you're reading the story and the guy kissed the person in Tagalog, right? When I
Hmm.
was in high school, I was like, you're not allowed to read this because you're only in high school. I was like, when are you gonna be in college? Because they said if I go in college, I can read pocketbook already. So sometimes I hide in the toilet, but the pocketbook I'm reading is not really like sex. It's just
Actually,
like
yeah.
like a love story. That's why I'm so in love with the love story. So I was hiding in the toilet reading a pocketbook because I'm not allowed to read a pocketbook until I hit college. So I was like,
Yeah.
what? I gotta
That,
wait 4 years to be in college to read a pocketbook.
well,
My
it
papa's
was
so
like that for a
strict,
while, though.
guys.
Okay, it's like that usually with older women. Older women will like read the pocketbooks, those love stories. But
Mm-hmm.
nowadays, even these young girls in the Philippines is watching porn, just like dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then
Said you
Cameron
can't
said,
get the cheapest places where the nightlife is at. Well, I can't really call that.
"No,
Um,
we don't go
yeah, we
nightlife."
don't go to the nightlife. We don't do the nightlife.
We're,
I've never did the nightlife. I did the karaoke bars and drinking in the karaoke bars a couple times, but that's not really considered nightlife. I've never done a nightlife here once, to be honest with you. I'm not a good
we went to
guy to ask for
ano,
that.
what's the name of that? Paddy's Point. That's we went
Paddis
to
Point,
last
yeah, I
time.
went there. Actually, I would say Paddis
And
Point is pretty good.
it's cheap. Yeah, it's
Actually, I
cheap
did go
from
there.
Paddy's Point.
Actually, no, I did do. I did nightlife in Paddis Point, but that's it. I didn't like do clubbing or nothing like that. I did
Yeah.
Paddis Point. I did that
Yeah,
stuff. I didn't consider
Jay,
that nightlife.
Jay and I walk near the in Pasay. There's like a like comedy bar there, but it's like it's not really comedy bar. It's like girls are waiting for you there. Remember when we
It
entered
sure was. We was
the
over
Jay said
there.
Jay and I were just walking. He said, "Let me just see this. This is a comedy bar." When you enter, it's all girls, and it's like wait. I'm with Jay,
No,
so they cannot there.
it was all girls, and you could have got sex in there. You know, guys know how it is in Manila. It was like
That's around
it was a
LRT
KTV.
Helpuyat,
Yeah,
guys. It's
it was
LRT
around L
Helpuyat.
to here, Puyat, and that whole area over there was a sex area. It was a sex area because it was connected. It actually was connected going over towards. You go over a little more, and that was what's the name of that area over there again? That was Malate. So yeah.
Yeah. It's connected there. So we have here that's why Tony Anderson say, Cameron, you go to Angeles. Yeah, check Angeles. I'm sure there's
Yeah.
some part there if you want nightlife. Even in
Yeah,
in Puerto Galera, it depends on where you are. In Puerto Galera, there's a nightlife there
Angeles
too,
though, I've
and
seen
also in I'll be
Angeles
back.
can be, some parts of it can be very inexpensive. I don't know about now. I've seen back in the day it was. I don't know about now. So Jay in Kansas City, okay, that's why Filipino men don't sweat their females going with foreign men. They also get foreign women. It's not only that. Filipinos, they get the best pick of their litter, so they definitely don't stress. A lot of times, some women just choose to date foreign men. Like Kay was like that. Kay just only wanted to date foreign men, but you don't have many Filipinos like that. You don't have many, but for the most part, though, um, Filipinos get to pick a litter, so they get the best ones way before. What are you doing with that, Kay? Oh, okay. Oh, oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Charge it back in. Plug it back in. But yeah, guys, that's how it is. So Gangsta Gilbert said women don't chase guys naturally. So of course you aren't going to see women come over for guys in Asia. Why even bring that up? Yeah, man. Actually, that's taboo. Woman, that's looked down on in the Philippines. It really is, guys. That's not something that women do. That's manly. Women don't naturally approach guys. The women that do it are over aggressive and not manly. A lot of times they want something, so that's why they're doing it. Vitamin X blender. Duan Quintos, I think it's a bit of everything. Jay Hawk. Hello, J and K. What's going on, Jay Hawk? Sis J. Definitely social media is huge impact. Nah, K. Some girls are just freaky, but Filipina is normal for them. Yeah. Yeah, you have some Filipinos that like that too. Like, I can't. Well, it's bad everywhere. We call that 50 cup, Jay. It's bad everywhere. In Manila, BGC's nice, minus the bar girls. Angeles have the bar girls, yeah. Yeah, BGC is decent nightlife. I've never went out at night, though. We have Slut Walk in Canada, which is kind of like a pride parade, but it's naked women wearing signs that they are proud to be a slut. Yeah, Angeles is more known for nightlife, but Manila has a ridiculous amount of nightlife, but it may be more expensive. The Japanese really are big time in Manila. Tons of KTV bars. Sure, it sure does. But those KTV bars, though, be the KTV bars for real.
Mm-hmm.
Put a little extra to it.
Gangsta, I read that already. And then we have Robert Wilfield said, Garrett, also, I'm sorry for hearing your friends. Just wait. Okay. You guys talking to each other. I'm just going to skip you guys.
Yeah.
And then Garrett said, guys, get the Vitamix blender. It makes smoothies with ice, hot soaps, and natural made ice cream all from one unit. They use it in a lot of restaurants too. Smoothie King, tropical smoothies, etc. You bring it in the Philippines, Garrett.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure you can bring it because it's
You can
maybe
bring
not
it.
that
You
big.
can bring that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you can probably get one here, but I don't know if you can get a lot of this. You can't get a lot of the same stuff you get in the U.S. here.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And Duan said, I think it's a bit of everything. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's in the topic that we mentioned earlier because it's so far. Jay
Yes.
Hawk, hello J and K. Hope your day is going wonderful. Thank you, Jay
And
Hawk. Our day is going to be ends soon.
also let me do this. Let me actually. I'm gonna invite a
Oh,
few
okay.
women.
Sis Duan is talking about because I was like, is it the parents' fault? She said, Sis K, definitely social media is a huge impact. Yeah, it's a huge impact. And we cannot blame the parents. Sometimes
If
when they go
anybody
to
wants to come
school,
on
they
and
can
chop it up
decide
with
it.
us for a little bit, we're gonna bring it to about 2 hours, 30 minutes. Anybody want to chop it up? I've dropped the link. Come on down. Maybe they had a male review Chips and Dales.
Yeah, share
Guys
your
might not be for
experience,
girls.
guys. If you date
Yeah,
a
anybody have any
Filipina
experience? You date a
and how
Filipino, or you see
what's
the
your topic
difference? If you
again?
see the difference, if you see the difference, like say the topic is this expat came to the Philippines and was in for the sweetest surprise.
Yes,
That's what
share
I
your
was in
experience,
for. But
guys.
if you came out here and then really seen the difference, I would love for you guys to share your experience. Come on down, or even talk about what you noticed different from
Mm-hmm.
where you're from, and come on in, come on in,
Hello,
come on in, and
Kalolo
say
Jean
hello.
Batesti. We call the the 50 cup chair. What happened to it? Cameron's son. No, okay, some girls are just freaky, but Filipino is normal for them.
It is normal. It's very normal. Like, and that's what I love about it. The competition here is
Mm-hmm.
so high to where a girl can be gorgeous and won't think she's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. And
They're
then
not stuck up a lot of times. Yeah. What happened, kid?
no, I'm just reading Tony
Okay, read
Anderson
it.
comment. In Manila, BGC is nice minus the bar girls. The Angeles have the bar girls. That's true. Jancy, and also the girls in BGC are all pretty. Just the
It's
bar
true.
girls. Jancy, now we have a slutwalk in Canada, which is kind of like a pride parade, but it's naked women wearing signs that they are proud to be slut.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I was young, there's a parade of all the guys and the girls walking in my street, in our street in Rojas. I forgot what's that parade. They're all naked.
Mm.
Gangsta Gummy Bear, Angeles is more known for nightlife, but Manila has a ridiculous amount of nightlife, but it may be more expensive.
They had a pride parade out here in the Philippines, in Rojas.
I don't know if it's Pride
I
Parade,
don't
but
think
they're
so.
all.
I know it wasn't. I know it
I
wasn't a
think it's
pride
all
parade.
guy. I think it's like a fraternity something. They're all naked.
Oh, oh, yeah,
Think
probably
it's
was.
paternity or something. I forgot what paternity it is, but there is. It happened like when I was in high school. I was like,
Oh, Kate was
but
in heaven.
no,
Kate was like,
I didn't see
she's a high school
it.
girl, like, you're a young
No,
girl, like,
we're not
oh.
allowed to go out. Like
Uh,
I know. Like this is how big it is. Like okay, compare. Just kidding. And then the one said, Gummy Bear, they say Angeles is more known for nightlife, but Manila has a ridiculous amount of nightlife, but it may be more expensive. The Japanese really are big time in Manila, tons of KTV bars. There's a lot in BGC too, guys. Gangsta, yeah, I agree. The one kid, the sis K, I heard about the boat on fire from Calapan going to Batangas. Yes, sis. That's happened, I think that was Saturday or Friday. There is the boat of Starlight where we usually ride. Not the
yeah,
same boat. It it got
yeah, Robert,
fired.
Robert Whitfield. If you're from New York City, BGC is a place for you.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you lived in New York City, like the city itself, BGC, you'll be right at home. You're gonna feel like you never left the city. You know, I think the Philippines fully open now, so it's gonna have all of the shows you want to go to, like the city. That's in Manila. You're gonna be right at home in Manila.
And the malls is crazy, guys. All
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
over each city in
You're right
Metro
at home.
Manila are all having big malls. I
Yeah,
want
you're
to
gonna be
answer
right at
Sis
home.
Duwan. Sis Duwan, with our governor here in Calapan, in Oriental Mindoro, announced they're all okay. They're like, I think 41 passengers and 33 crew.
Hmm.
They're all okay. They're all safe. I see them all wet, but when the fire happened, they're already near the bay, near the port already. So I don't know what happened with the cars, but they're all okay.
Hmm.
That's all I know in the news is. And then Lamonte says, I'd like to get a direct explanation of two SRRB Classic visa in the Philippines. So I don't have any idea about that, Lamont.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't been. I never was one to be on that one, the SRV.
But if we have a chance, for example, we met a subscriber or anything, or somebody can know about it and
If
they
there's
can share it
somebody
in the
that
lives,
knows about the
let us know.
SRV right now that doesn't mind coming up and talking about it, I'm actually. I mean, I could look it up for you, but you know, it's 2:34 in the morning over here. Let me see. Gangsta gonna say, even if I was rich, I would still leave a super bag that is home to me. I ordered one for my family PH from Walmart. I use it all the time for my electric devices when I get there. When I heard about that, about you guys, thank God all was okay. Yeah. It didn't. You know what's funny? I'm happy me and Kay didn't go to Manila at that time because me and Kay about to go back to Manila soon. So I'm
Hmm.
happy it didn't happen like on the time we were going back. It could have happened to us.
I know,
So
and
thank
we
you guys for being
always
concerned.
we
Yeah,
all
because it could have
whenever
happened.
when we travel, we always bring like we're going abroad. We have two
Yeah.
bags because we have comforter there.
Yep.
Whenever we go to Manila, we stay for 10 days and more. So that's why we bring a lot of stuff. So we don't need to buy stuff, you know. Anyway, so we bring our own our house when we travel. So I was like, I was so happy riding Starlight Ferry already because it's like you don't feel when you travel because sometimes the boat is like this in fast cut because it's on very fast. But the Starlight is like nothing. Like you just watch movie, just like we're at home, right, babe? Last time we
Yeah.
get home. we're like watching movie on Sunday night. That's why we're not able to go live because we arrived late. But we're watching movie and like we just sit down and nothing. Like you go home and then you get out. It's like you're already home. That's
Yeah.
why I was scared. I was like,
Yeah.
what
No.
if it's happened to us? You
Yeah,
know?
Garrett. No, you can get a New York vibe in Manila. It's when you're certain areas, but I think
Mm-hmm.
Manila back from 1999. I'm sure definitely, it's a lot. It smells better. Yeah, yeah. Manila's much better. I know some of you guys remember getting off the plane. It was stink. It's not like that anymore. To
Mm-hmm.
clean up all the trash around the city, it's like night and day from before when you came before. So if you came a while ago, Garrett, coming out here now, you're gonna be like, wow, this is beautiful. Because when I came out
Yeah.
here in 2015, it was crazy. It was trash everywhere. But
Mm-hmm.
then when I left and came back, 2 years later, it was way better.
They actually build. They're going to build. You know the the globe, the famous globe in Mall of Asia. They're gonna make it like a connector. There's gonna be a monotrain connected to LRT Helpuyat. So it's like, and then one is connected going to Alabang, and it's gonna be good because they're gonna be like easy to travel now once the monotrain is built in Mall of Asia. The globe will be removed and it's gonna be like a station there for monotrain. It's
Hmm.
nice. It's nice. There's a lot of development. Hopefully, it will finish soon. If there's no other stuff will happen.
Yeah,
Girlie Lemon
Scott,
said,
Scotty,
"Yeah,
I don't
sorry,
know
sorry."
which city is more chill. I've lived in a bunch of cities, but not in I've never been to Cebu. I don't think I've experienced enough of the Philippines, to be honest with you, to say that. I did have more fun when I was in Pasay. We had more fun, yeah, because everything was closer and we did more.
Mhm.
Actually, and that was pretty much the Pasay slash Makati area. So I actually had more fun not living directly in Makati. I think living a little bit on the outskirts. I had more fun
Mhm.
over by the Pasay area. I was close by Mega Mall. Everything was all within like arm's reach of me.
Yeah, I think BGC is a chill city.
BGC,
Taguig
yeah, it's
City,
very chill.
Taguig, not BGC, of course.
Yeah,
Taguig City.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
it is very
chill.
chill.
We're not sure about other provinces, guys. If we've been there, because in Palawan, is you cannot really identify because we just been there, just visit and
Yeah.
flew back right away. We didn't stay for a long time.
Hmm.
Here in in Calapan is chill because we there's nowhere to go. It's really chill. Like you chill on your own because there's no place to
Yeah,
go.
exactly.
But this is like the slow pace. When you live in the province, it's really slow pace.
Yeah, but
Baby,
yeah,
look at
guys.
William Lemon. Said, yeah, that's true. Same with us. We're not allowed to watch movie with kissing scene or
Hmm.
read pocketbooks with some. That's why I was telling you, I was so excited to watch Titanic because there's a kissing scene there and there's like, Jack, Joe. We're not allowed to watch that. And then
Yeah.
until Papa allow us to watch it. And I was like, that's the first movie I watched with a kissing scene, like
Hmm.
Titanic. And Jay
Yeah,
told
but
me he watched
guys,
it like a time.
okay. Any last words? 'Cause I'm gonna shut it down.
I wanna greet the
I
members. Of
know.
course,
I
that's my
know.
last word. So just give me some time. I'm gonna go to the YouTube.
Yeah, I
Nobody
gotta
wanna
send
share the
something to YouTube.
experience.
Oh yeah, nobody want to share their experience.
You
I
guys
put it in
doesn't like to
live.
share your experience.
I'll
What
give. No,
what
it's too
you
late now.
experienced about dating Filipina. All right. So I'm gonna thank you again, guys. This is my last word. Thank you for the super chatters. Thank you for your support for giving us the super chat, and for all the moderators who help us moderate the stream. For our regular viewers that always here and chat with us, join us. I know it's Sunday and you guys have things to do, but you are here with us to talk with us, to share your opinion, your experience, and it's not only helping us to learn. It's not only us giving you information. You're also giving us information to learn something. So we both learning from each other. to and also to all the members, thank you so much. I will be shouting you out soon. I really love doing this because you guys are always supporting us. You still here with us as a member. And thank you so much. If you have not member yet, just click the join button. You can use the stickers that we have. We can shout you out as well. Just
Hmm.
Oh, I have a lot of introduction. Ano to? Outro. Membership shout out. Thank you so much, guys. Wait lang. Wait. Oh my gosh, I clicked the wrong one. All right. See all your members. We have a new member for this week, Jay.
We do.
Remehio. 2 days ago. Joined 2 days ago. Thank you, Remehio, for being a member. And then these are the rest of the other members that with us. Wes Miller,
Mhm.
Semporoco Philippines, him downstairs. He's here. I see him. Malik Wali, thank you so much. I see him here. Jack Hobson, Brona was here too. Daryl Lee Canyon, we are Penn State 76. Link 111, Gangsta Gummy Bear, Apotop TV, Cecilia Salamat, Exotic Filipina. Ital Jose, thank you, Ital. Ital is always giving us thanks on the comment section on the regular blog. BK is here to thank you, Gregory K.H. Sakana, Abtron Mas, Anthony Powell, Nate Kali, tama. Simon T, Lee A. Robinson, Harold Jackson, Chas C, retired 2019. It's Team, Edward Laudat, Dexter Perkins, and Con 3037, Travis Clowell, Tata, J. Brown, Wallace Live, the Hybrid Pinoy, Pinay Forever. We miss you, sis. Where are you? Sis is busy every Sunday now. Lamont Taylor, Mr. Cliff and Rue, Easy Journey, Douglas DeSico, Kalo, Tony Anderson. Thank you, Tony. You're always here with us in the live stream as a moderator as well. Ken Lee, Life as a Human, Jojo, Maurice Howard, Kay Dallas, John Thomas, Big 97197, Tampa Light. Okay, I lost again. Craig McCoy, Clifton Parma, and the J Maverick Show. Yes, thank you so much, guys, for being a
Yes.
member.
We
And
appreciate all of you.
yes, thank you so much. And we're gonna have more vlogs, especially when we're back to Manila. That's
Mhm.
all. Thank you for joining. We
Yes.
love you. Bye bye.
Yes. See y'all later. Peace out. Peace.